Yeah, we alive. What's up, folks? We are in this thing. Keyshawn Davis and Jermaine Ortiz are in the ring doing our introductions of both fighters. Let's see where Keyshawn Davis is mentally. He's staring over in this corner with a weird, greasy face look. Greasy face, nappy head look. Is he's trying to stare down Jermaine Ortiz, but I don't think that's gonna win you a fight. Let's see. Jermaine look relaxed over there. Jermaine looking real relaxed. Got his bounce as he's being introduced now. And we getting our judges introduced for this fight. Good. I don't see any of the corrupt judges known except Glenn Feidman. Got Thomas Taylor in the ring, who's sometimes a referee that engages a little bit too much. He starts making a lot of the fight about himself. He ends up being a little bit seen too much. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Oh wait, they didn't introduce everybody. It was just showing both fighters in the ring. So here they go introducing Jermaine Ortiz. It looks like. Let me turn this shit down a little bit. So we're gonna get our fight going on. But man, I seen that shit Stinger from Above with Jared Miller. What I've been telling y'all about these dudes, homie. Always right, Reggie Owens been saying this shit about dudes and how weird dudes is. This fool wearing a male wig on his head. A male wig. Salute to Stinger from Above. I had no idea this shit happened. Like I said, I was at my kid basketball game, which is a late game, so glad we made it back. Oh, I ran into Caleb Plant. I had to run into Caleb Plant at the Whole Foods out here in Summerlin and shit. Seen him and his daughter and shit. Velocity Cuss says, says, I got 100 guns and 100 clips. Says, I'm from Shoe Yard. That fight was starting to get boring. I thought Shushu was going to let that fight slide after he done got rocked a couple of times by that dude. But he started making his adjustments, brought himself back into that fight. Good combination. And then Wright Bernard. And it was funny, he hit the dude almost with a combination similar to the one I was showing my kids who Caleb Plant was, because they had took pictures of him when they were kids and reminded who they was. So I was showing that Darrell fight. And Caleb hit Darrell with the same kind of combination, except he doubled his left body and then up to the head. Right Bernard says, what up? Says shoo shoo. Says shoo shoo though. It says it's not us. It's not fight us. It's not fight night until Reg covers it. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. Midtown the building. Salute, salute. But that shit with Big Baby Miller goes right back to what I've been saying about dudes. This era of dudes we live amongst is weird as fuck. And he says, what you think about Wilder and Chisora fighting? So they both need to retire. They both need to retire. They're gonna get paid for that shit. What y'all think about Wilder ex-lady? That bitch got ass on her. She got crazy ass, and that shit way out. She doing that kind of shit now. She went from saying this dude did all this abusive shit and this and that, and now she in there tooting her ass up, and that shit is hurt. Here we go. Keyshawn with the push to the gut. Let's see what Keyshawn got going on. Let's see if Keyshawn's skills are still there. If this fool just went full corn Julio on motherfuckers. If he went full corn Julio on fools, or if this fool's still himself. All right, here we go. Getting ready for our fight. First round, getting ready for it. This better be worth it. Then spend what, $70 on this shit? Let's go. Let's go. I thought Turkey wasn't charging pay-per-view money on shit. There we go. Fight is in, folks. Here we go. Center of the ring. Here go Keyshawn dropping his level. Here go Keyshawn chopping his feet in. Jermaine keeping that bay, bringing that lead hand, sticking it at him. Here he goes, sticking at him. Keyshawn, nothing there. Keyshawn up there, just adjusting that lead hand, posturing, giving off different looks. Here he is trying to touch to the body. Here he's in a wide stance. Here go Jermaine moving back over to his right, moving back left. Here he's bringing the rolling the jab over the top. Keyshawn with the lead hand, able to kind of deflect that shot off. As he's not sticking a straight jab, he's kind of rolling his shots. There he's trying to roll over 2 lead shots. Keyshawn trying to counter with the straight right. Nothing landed from neither fighter. Both fighters are real tight, trying to throw off hard punches. You see how tense they is. There go Keyshawn with some good footwork, moving side to side, but no hands behind it. Here go Jermaine, still sticking that jab out there. Good straight hard right to the body and by Keyshawn. Ooh, stuck him on the jaw with Ortiz. He just cocked Keyshawn right on that jaw. Let's see, you go Jermaine sticking out two jabs. Keyshawn letting back up on that little intensive posture he was doing there after getting caught with that shot. And I don't think Jermaine recognized it. It was Jermaine stepping over to his right, to his left. Sorry about that. Here he is flicking his jab out there. He's stepping on the inside. Keyshawn with 2 nice double counter hooks. Caught Ortiz, who stepped on the inside, feet was out of position. They're stepping on each other's feet as well. So we got Ortiz, who's a southpaw fighter. Keyshawn, who's an orthodox fighter. Offense looked way off on Keyshawn. Wide, very super wide stance center by Keyshawn. That back foot is way, way behind him. And so you got a lot of the foot fighting going on between these two guys. They're playing footsie right now. So here go Ortiz sticking out that shot. Here go Ortiz charging in at Keyshawn. Here he is, about 5 straight left shots he throwing at Keyshawn. Keyshawn smiling. You did all that shit talking, Keyshawn. Keyshawn doing a lot of talking. Mentally, it's Keyshawn not there. And Ortiz not buying it. We go Keyshawn trying to step in. Ortiz stepping back. Keyshawn doing a lot of talking. And Ortiz need to punch him in the mouth to shut it. Maybe chip some of his teeth while he opening his mouth talking. Here go Jermaine stepping around. Who can box? He can fight. Here go Jermaine trying to double up 3 straight lefts. Switch back over to his jab. Here he's trying to counter Keyshawn with the hook. Keyshawn trying to underhook him and thought about tossing him. Didn't have the strength to flip this dude. He thought he was Bud Crawford. You know, Bud like to yoke people up and, you know, display strength. Keyshawn do it. Go jab to the side of ribs in there by Ortiz. Miscounter in there by Keyshawn. And if Vlasica says Dudu Carrington says versus El Chintito says Angulo Leo. And then he says, so I got Ortiz for the upset. Yeah, I guess it would be an upset. I just think they on the same level. I don't think that much high of Keyshawn yet. Go Keyshawn trying to throw the straight right to the body. Keyshawn ain't really landed too much of nothing. Here he is on top of the guy's head. They go Ortiz charging him forward. Keyshawn kind of wraps around the neck as he dips his head down and charges Keyshawn to the ropes. Ref breaks, give it a little instruction. Nothing here. Ortiz throwing out that straight left. There he's tagging on Keyshawn. He teeing off on your ass, Keyshawn, and then he munched that nigga Keyshawn in his face at the bell. Nigga, don't you hold on me. You talking all that little sloppy shit at the motherfucking press conference. Nigga, I'm gonna munch you in your motherfucking mouth, punk. So there go motherfucking Ortiz letting it be known, nigga, I can be mean in this ring. You did all that shit at that weigh-in shit. I'm gonna mush you in your goddamn shit. So he just mushed Keyshawn. He think nothing of Keyshawn. And I don't think Keyshawn is actively there. I don't think he's there. I really don't think Keyshawn there. Let's see. That was just one round. He came walking out to some old R&B ass shit with his brothers and shit. There he is in his corner with a look. Not sure what that look is on his face. Not so much that smile. That nigga Keyshawn ain't the same. So here go that shot they showing going to the body. Keyshawn throwing that counter as he dips his head. Double shot. So those are 2 shots landed by Keyshawn. And that's what they're going to show us. So that's the only replay we get on that one. But I gave that first round to Ortiz. Here we go, round number 2. Here go Keyshawn in the high guard, dipping down. They go still watching their feet. If you're watching this fight, you can see where there's a battle for foot position. Keyshawn with that wide stance. The front leg is out far in front of him, and that back leg way behind him. And Keyshawn, and if I was Ortiz, I'll trip that nigga. With that wide stance, Ortiz should step on his foot or kick that lead foot out and charge his ass. They go jab in there by Ortiz. Keyshawn tried to catch it, but he caught him. There go Ortiz with a nice bounce. Nice bounce to him. He should kick that lead leg. There you go, catching Keyshawn on the side of the head. Now Keyshawn's throwing off balance with this wide stance. Look, Keyshawn can't even get his shots off. He thought about rolling out shots. Here go Ortiz using a little bit of movement, throwing them off. Keyshawn ain't even got the legs anymore. Here go Ortiz stepping at him. Good counter by Keyshawn. Good head movement by Keyshawn. Here go nice jab to the body by Keyshawn. Nice jab to the body. Here go Ortiz stepping in, almost tripped. Front knee almost buckled, tripping over the front foot of Keyshawn. Keyshawn with a nice jab to the body again. And that body shot stung Ortiz. Ortiz shooting the jab to the side of the head. And Ortiz just got to get his feet in position. Got him over in the corners. Keyshawn flicking that lead hand, missing that, or flicking the right hand. Ortiz walks him over to the side, to the other side of the ring. Ref resets it, bring him to the center of the ring. And Ortiz trying to switch over, rolling his hands, rolling his lead's hand. Got a little bounce, side-to-side movement. Making Keyshawn move with him, seeing where Keyshawn to go. There he's doubling up his jab. Good jab by both fighters. Here go Ortiz hopping back in. Here go Ortiz lunging in forward. Switching his position. Switching over where his stance is. Here he's in the cross guard as Keyshawn go to body. Nice looping hook to the side of the head. Lands by Keyshawn. Keyshawn catching the rhythm. Now Keyshawn is starting to posture. Playing a little bit of bully here. Let's see what Ortiz got. Keyshawn with a nice straight shot into the body. Let's see. Keyshawn going to set him up. Let's see. Trying to go to the body again. Got Ortiz over in the corner. He's sticking to the body. Here he's stepping back. Letting Ortiz out. Ortiz thought he was out. Now Ortiz trying to escape up out of there. Here go Keyshawn doing a good job cutting that ring off. Here he is stepping on his foot. Almost slipped. Here go Ortiz stepping on the inside. Having to grab Keyshawn real quick as he almost tripped over the foot. So a lot of tripping between both fighters over this southpaw orthodox. Good jab into the body by Keyshawn. Looped over that hard right to the head. And Ortiz is bowing down. Now Ortiz bowing. Ortiz feeling that shit. Now Keyshawn is about to start dominating this fool mentally. So it looks like he's affecting Ortiz mentally. He's getting into his head, it looks like. And as well as his punches getting into him. And he says, did you ask that Wigger says if he's fighting Jamal Charlo? No, I didn't ask him. I just said what's up to him when I see him. I don't do all that groupie shit. I talk to these niggas when I see him. Oh, hard hooking about Ortiz. I talk to these dudes like regular people, man. I ain't star-studded over these fools. I've seen Caleb Plant a couple of times, a lot of these boxers. And he says Ortiz is more experienced, says been in there, says with better fighters, says that's why I got him for the upset. And then Pedro says, what's up? Says, you think Tio says got a chance? Says, or what's your mindset? Says, love from Denver 303. Salute. I think the Shakur and Teofimo fight is an even fight. I think that shit is an even fight. I think I got Shakur, but it's a side of me and saying, like, man, Tio may fuck around and whoop Shakur ass. So that fight is a toss-up to me. That last round was a Keyshawn round. That was a Keyshawn round. So I got an even fight after 2. Here we going for round number 3. But I got an even fight. I want Shakur. I'm going for Shakur, but I ain't about to underestimate Tio. Blasica says Key Davis is going to turn up. Yeah, he was bullying him in this round. He was definitely bullying Ortiz in this round. Have Ortiz trying to figure things out as he started to move around. There were some good shots into the body by Keyshawn. Those straight shots he was throwing into the center of the chest, right in that spleen area, and throwing right into the gut were hard-ass shots. Hard-ass punches from Keyshawn. Let's get ready for round number 3. Here we go, round 3. There you go. Oh, good jab in there by Ortiz. There goes zooming the camera back in. Keyshawn with some feints. There go Keyshawn stepping in with the feints, slipping off of that ring magazine. His stance is so fucking wide. I don't know where Keyshawn going to deliver power from that stance and shit. But he got the stance. He got the angle. Ortiz trying to double on the shots. Keyshawn, nice dip up under and hard pivot. Ortiz got nice bounce to him. He's bouncing, feeling, here he is charging in, throwing in the straight lefts in that Keyshawn. Keyshawn having to tie him up as he got busy. Keyshawn can not move, able to pivot is quick because of his stance. Now here go Ortiz into some rhythm. Ortiz in some rhythm, feeling it. Hands are down. Getting himself psyched up is what he's doing. Keyshawn feigning, about to throw the straight right. Here go Ortiz swinging hard, missing. Keyshawn able to dip up under these shots. And I don't know why the ref has to talk. Like I said with this ref like to get involved too much in the fight. He like to talk too much sometimes. So here go Ortiz, good movement here. Bouncing, here go Keyshawn. Good combination by Keyshawn. Boom. Good 3-punch combo by Keyshawn, all to the head. Here go Keyshawn stepping in, hard hooking it by Keyshawn. Keyshawn swinging, whoa, that shit is hard from Keyshawn. That left hook was hard. Here go Ortiz stepping in, going to body. Keyshawn, he just caught Keyshawn. Keyshawn left that chin up. Ortiz able to swing back up with a right hook on Keyshawn. Here go Ortiz swinging that left and then throwing it right back at Keyshawn head. Keyshawn with the jab to the body. Keyshawn with a jab into the chest. Here go Ortiz with the cross guard, missing his jab. Here go Ortiz trying to swing a hip, missed that. Came up under with his head, hitting Keyshawn right in the chin. And the ref looking at Keyshawn's mouth. Clash of heads, the ref caught. But it was more of his head clashing to Keyshawn's chin and shit. Here go Ortiz flicking out that lead hand, trying to disguise the left hook. Here he is switching his stance, but not moving his feet, switching his body stance. Here he is doing some old mumbo jumbo dance move out of Puerto Rico. He doing the Puerto Rican mumbo jumbo, chicken hop, Puerto Rican chicken hop. There he is tapping on that feet on the ground, stepping on Keyshawn's foot. Keyshawn with the jab into the body. So he's just really trying to catch a rhythm, trying to loosen himself up. Keyshawn shooting the jab to the jaw. Switched over, trying to throw that hard right behind it. Nothing there. Here Ortiz stepping in. Ortiz sliding in there. Keyshawn able to counter, catching him. Because Ortiz stepping in there, leaving his hands down unprotected as he tries to close distance. And here go Keyshawn, keeping him on the outside with that large stance. Oh, he caught Keyshawn. Good 4-punch combo by Ortiz. Keyshawn telling him to come on. He didn't like that combo. Keyshawn flicking a jab. So that was a good combination, but doesn't give Ortiz a round. Good right hand in there by Keyshawn. Keyshawn stepping with the jab. Keyshawn got to get paid back. He didn't like that combination he got hit with. There go Ortiz chicken dancing on him. Caught him in the side of the head. There go Ortiz trying to, Ortiz with a good hook on Keyshawn. Keyshawn walked right into one of his hooks. Body shot by Ortiz. Ortiz with an inside uppercut. Now Keyshawn want to wrestle. He getting rough with Keyshawn. The ref, this old talking ass ref talking. He in there getting rough with Keyshawn. Good rough housing in there by Ortiz, but little bit too late on the activity from Ortiz for me to give him the round, even though he's close to stealing it. He was close to stealing it on my card, but I give it to Keyshawn as well. I got 2-1 for Keyshawn. 2-1 for Keyshawn after 3 rounds, getting ready for 4. And right now, if Ortiz can maintain where he at, little snow bunnies. That snow bunny, she look high. She got that little freaky deaky face. You know what that doing? Billy just got crowned. That's what's his name? The MMA fight. I keep forgetting that fool. Don't know who that fool. They said Amari Jones. Who the hell is Amari Jones? I don't know who that fool is. Spike Lee in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Get back to the fight. Back to the fight. Let's see where he got. It says Ortiz says Jay Ortiz says getting confident, getting real confident, getting real confident in there. He threw some big shots at Keyshawn. Here we go. Round number 4. He didn't landed some good shots. He go Keyshawn trying to step in there. The little stance is a little bit closed in. Ain't as wide as it was. He go Keyshawn shooting the left hand low down to the body, bring the right hand up top. Ooh, hard lead hook in it by Keyshawn. Right up to the dome. Here go Keyshawn stepping in. It's Keyshawn stepping at it. So this is a new rhythm from Keyshawn. Look how Keyshawn then closed the stance. Keyshawn then closed the stance, looking to come in here with shorter, tighter, harder punches. Here he's cutting the ring off. Footwork look good. Ortiz missed the left-hand shot. Keyshawn missed the counter to follow that punch. Here go Ortiz leading off the lead shot. Good jab in it by Keyshawn. Here go Keyshawn, close the distance. Ortiz may have some opportunities now. Keyshawn stepping over the outside of Ortiz's lead foot, but missed the shot. Here go Ortiz trying to dip up under, close on the inside, trying to loop over a left hook. Keyshawn better be careful and watch it. Here he is leaving his hands down on Keyshawn. He's striking Keyshawn confidence. He landed a hook on Keyshawn. Keyshawn look outside the ring and smiles. Good landed by Ortiz. Here go Keyshawn trying to work off the jab, swinging out the little cross, missed that. Jabbing to the body, head dipping down low. Ortiz deflecting his head downwards, forcing the ref step in there to break it. And Keyshawn just trying to powerhouse him. Here go double hooks thrown in there by Ortiz, missed. Keyshawn able to slip up under him. Here go Ortiz dipping down, rolling on the outside, exit out. Here go Ortiz catching him, landed a shot that just catches. Shot thrown on the inside by Keyshawn in the clinch. Ref breaks. Here go Ortiz standing, hold his ground when Keyshawn lands the shot. Oh, good hook in by Ortiz. Uppercut by Ortiz while holding the back of the neck. Keyshawn complains to the ref about he held my head down and hit me with an uppercut. Here go Ortiz holding his hands down, opening, body shot in there by Ortiz. Wide hook in there to the chest landed by Ortiz. Ortiz throwing another hook. He missed that hook. Keyshawn with the straight shot. Ooh, counter hook thrown in by Ortiz. Not sure if Keyshawn's able to slip under because of the camera angle. Here go, Ortiz to the body. Keyshawn stepping back. Ortiz going after Keyshawn. Got him on the ropes and talking Spanish to him. But no, Ortiz no English. He's talking English shit to him. There he is walking at Keyshawn. Keyshawn stepping back. Ortiz stepping at him. Said, nigga, I ain't afraid of all your posturing, homie. I done been in here with Loma, Teofimo. There he is leaning back. Keyshawn tried to throw the straight right to the chest. 48 seconds, don't know what the ref doing. The bell ain't about to ring. There go Keyshawn changing posturing. And it's what Keyshawn was doing earlier, it ain't working. So now Keyshawn then changed up because Ortiz seems to be a harder puzzle to figure out for Keyshawn. Here he is giving some movement, showing his legs are still there, dancing on Keyshawn, slipping around. Here go Ortiz, giving Keyshawn some difficult looks. Keyshawn comes up top with the jab. He forces Keyshawn to dip up under shit, forces Keyshawn to put his hands back in his pocket. Body shot in there by Ortiz. Ortiz tried to exit out the right side to throw a right hook, missed that. Keyshawn tried to throw a shot. Ortiz landed. Both of them throw hooks and land. Keyshawn throwing the jab. Let's see. Ortiz stepping around. Keyshawn stepping forward. Down to the body. Through the hook. Off the side. Pushing off the side of the head. He missed that. Ortiz hook a little bit short. Counter miss by Keyshawn. Ortiz chopping to the body. And that's the round. Whoa, I'm going to give that one to Ortiz. Good action by both fighters. Good action. But he had Keyshawn in there thinking for a minute. He had Keyshawn at moments thinking of shit. And you see Keyshawn making a lot of changes into his strategy. His rhythm is thrown off at times. Him having to go to different stances. As he went to the short stance, keeping his feet a little bit tight, trying to gain more agility, and it didn't work out. And he started to kind of resort back to that wide stance. And the D says Keyshawn should have not switched coaching, thinking he's bigger than the program. Facts. Kubri says Keyshawn is out of control. Yeah, I can see the difficulty in this shit. Kubri says Beterbiev says Arbetarbiev says in the crowd says next to him Billy. What division is in Billy at? What rank is the Billy at? In the 160 still? And it's crazy to see Bivol and duck he got a 3-1. I got it even. I got it 2-2. I got it 2-2 after 4 rounds. Here we go for round 5. That shit crazy watching Bivol duck Beterbiev like that. Here we go. Round 5 is in action. You go Ortiz over in that corner. Keyshawn trying to look for something. Keyshawn ain't closing and trap him in the corner. You go Ortiz starting to move, make his dances. Here go Keyshawn backing up. And now in the center of the ring. Neither fighter is throwing a punch to really land. You go Keyshawn pushing off with the lead jab, nothing there. You go Keyshawn trying to smush, trying to push the face with his lead hand. You go Ortiz firing a shot over in the clinch. Ref looking to see if Keyshawn elbow happened to cut him. It didn't cut him. It goes shot to the chest by Keyshawn. They go Ortiz in the corner. Keyshawn got to watch that step that he's doing because he's opening his chin up. They go good straight right throwing it by Keyshawn. Keyshawn stepping behind the jab, trying to throw the right. They go Ortiz lifting him off his feet as he comes up over the top of his neck and he squats him straight up. The Ortiz stepping in, throwing that hook, missing that. Keyshawn counter while his head is down with the straight right. Keyshawn missed the lead uppercut. Ortiz able to dip and spin out the way of that. Here he is sliding his way back. He's leaving his hands down. Here he's giving switch stances in on Keyshawn. He's throwing Keyshawn off with the rhythm in his hands. He's just throwing off little pity pattern type shots. Just throwing little tricks with the hands. Nothing there. Just threw Keyshawn off. Keyshawn with the right into the gut. Yo, Keyshawn, boom, trying to knock the guard down. 1-2 to the face. They go tight guard in there by Ortiz. They go Ortiz stepping in there. Nice hook in there on the inside. Close distance. Keyshawn looking through the clinch. Threw a left hook up top. Right down to the body by Keyshawn. In tight quarters. Oh, good straight left to down low to the body, then a straight right to the face in there by Keyshawn. And that's a trip. No knockdown. And that's due to the foot position. Ortiz touches the ground, but it was off a trip. They go jabbing it by Ortiz. Let's see. Keyshawn can catch him while he's trying to drop. They go jab down to the body. Keyshawn going to disguise that touch to the body. He's going to throw that right hook. They go double left by Keyshawn. Keyshawn got him. Nice straight right to the head by Keyshawn. Backing Ortiz up. Ortiz flicking out that jab. Ortiz steps forward, throwing the hook into the body. Yo, Keyshawn got him where he want. Now this is kind of where Keyshawn is at. They go Ortiz stepping out the back. Keyshawn having to turn around as the ref allows him to reset. They go Ortiz in the little cross guard defensive stance. Nothing thrown there. He's near the ropes. They go nice cross guard, making Keyshawn miss. His body shots look whack. So the bad position by Ortiz. So they go a lot of inaction, a lot of the fighters trying to figure out where the stand's at. And I see Ortiz breathing kind of hard a little bit. Nothing there from both fighters. Go Ortiz trying to charge in. Nothing there. Keyshawn making it difficult. Good stiff body shot by Keyshawn. Stiff ass jab. Go Keyshawn trying to roll the right hand straight down the line. Here go Ortiz giving off good look, side to side movement. But so far, this Keyshawn round. He charging in there. Good hook in there by Ortiz. Keyshawn firing on him. Good straight right in there by Keyshawn. Now Keyshawn kind of piecing him up and counter, allowing Ortiz to walk in there. Ortiz with a little slight headbutt as Keyshawn trying to lean in at him. He dropped the headbutt at him. That was a difficult round in there from Ortiz. Good round in there by Keyshawn. Good round by Keyshawn. So now the adjustment has to come from Ortiz. Now Keyshawn can maintain what he found in that round there. So that's his round. So Keyshawn round. And let me see. I have it 47-48. Got Keyshawn up by 1 round, heading into round number 6. Well, uno, dos, cuatro, cinco, seis. Sese. And then Fresh BX says, or Adam Hurley got a 3-1 for Keyshawn. Fresh BX says, Ortiz says not going to make it easy. Yeah, he's not making it easy, but I see Keyshawn affecting him with some of these nice shots. And then Velasquez says Doug Berteria said nigga Bivol had back surgery. Shake my head. But Bivol fighting somebody, or he getting a tune-up fight? Is that what you're saying? And the D says Keyshawn says don't look sharp. Says his foot movement says it's trash tonight. Yeah, he fighting in that wide ass stance. He fighting in a weird wide stance, but his hands still look kind of cool though. And then Kubri says Eubanks and Ben says sitting in the second row says made millions off each other. Absolutely. And then Adam says, I had Keyshawn, says KO in the 5th, and we in round number 6. Because sometimes after you fight a person, you end up being cool with the motherfuckers. So there's respect that comes out of fights. So here you are in the center of the ring. Let's see. A good jab to the side of the body by Keyshawn. Another touch to the body by Keyshawn. Ortiz out of range. Can't close the distance he need to be. There you go Keyshawn stepping over his front foot, working his way up. Keyshawn disguising that right hand too. Keyshawn got that right hand tucked right to the side of his body, right to his chest, and in the angle to hook off. Ortiz better stay sharp. They go Ortiz stepping in forward, moving in quick, nothing there. Good touch to the body by Keyshawn. Keyshawn letting the accurate punches, so I'm keeping him up. Good right hook into the head by Keyshawn. Ortiz popped him in the mouth off the ropes. Keyshawn stepping in him, side to the side, the back by Keyshawn. Here go Ortiz, confidence a little bit shaken here. He can't figure things out. He's having to step over that lead foot, put his foot on the outside of Keyshawn's to try to even get in close to throw off one of these left-hand shots. Here he is stepping in, trying to find Keyshawn, trying to find the angle. Keyshawn stepping around on him. Here go Ortiz, bouncing, staying on the outside. And he needs to get more active. He needs to square up. The good jab in there by Keyshawn, followed by a right hook. Jab into the body. Ortiz in there just talking. So Keyshawn, a little bit difficult for Ortiz as well. You go jab, 2 shots thrown off by both fighters. Here go Ortiz trying to step on the inside to get underneath when he needs to be fighting off his jab. Good hook into the body by Keyshawn. Here go Ortiz stepping in there. Ortiz just trying to step in, explode forward quickly. But he's not in the range he needs to. Good jabs on the side of the jaw by Keyshawn. Here Ortiz tapping him with his little right hand, with his left hook, and then followed by a little slight shot. Look at Ortiz, sloppy work, crashing into Keyshawn as he stepped forward. He's just crashing into Keyshawn. Little punch on the side of Keyshawn's head. I don't know why Ortiz is crashing in forward like this to throw off inside shots. You're not going to catch him, Ortiz. Throw your shots from the outside, fool. Here go Keyshawn dipping down on him. He can't get there. He dips down on Keyshawn, throws off 2 hooks. And here go Keyshawn, leaving a lot of dead space right here. Dead moments in here. Is Keyshawn tired? Oh, he caught Keyshawn. Pop Keyshawn head back and hit him with an uppercut. Here go dead space in here. Is Keyshawn getting tired? A lot of dead space here. Ortiz ain't opening up. Keyshawn tapping with the jabs. Catch him, Ortiz. You sitting in front of him, piecing you with his jab. That was a good shot. Keyshawn caught him with the jab. He tried to throw the hook at Keyshawn. Here he is going in at Keyshawn. Charge him, Ortiz. Charge him. Let loose on him. Get out there. He tired, stupid. He tired. Keyshawn looked tired. I'm going to give Keyshawn that round just off the more accurate punches. But Keyshawn looked a little tired. There was a lot of dead space in there. A lot of dead space in there. And Tio, you better wrap your hands up. I hope this from earlier. He in there talking to this dude. He over here talking. Keyshawn better get into the damn fight. He says Turkey Al Sheik says should order a smaller ring. Says especially for the main event. I don't think they're gonna run like that. I don't think the main event fighters are gonna run like that. I think those dudes are gonna really engage with each other. I think they're gonna really engage in that one. I don't think they're gonna be in there dancing and doing what people say dancing. I mean running and shit. Oh, this is the fool from the Philadelphia Eagles and shit. All right, let's go to round 7. Keyshawn's still on his stool. All right. They barely getting out the ring. It's Keyshawn's side. So Keyshawn definitely tired. That's why this shit took so long for his corner to get out. Ortiz better charge him. Ortiz need to go ahead and turn the tempo up on Keyshawn. Here he is, bounce on the outside, just bouncing out, bouncing in. I don't know why Keyshawn reacted to that sliding punch like that. Here Ortiz bouncing in, bouncing out, bouncing in, bouncing out, not throwing anything. Allowing Keyshawn to rest. That's so stupid from Ortiz. So stupid from Ortiz. I mean, Ortiz showing that he got good balance and strong legs. That's it. He ain't throwing no shots. He go Keyshawn charging. Knock him out, Keyshawn. Knock this nigga out. He want to dance in front of you and shit. This ain't soccer. Go Keyshawn teeing off on his ass. Teeing off. So maybe Ortiz disguised in that he tired. They will touch to the body. Keyshawn got him in the corner now. Ortiz back in the corner. Hooking it by Ortiz. By Keyshawn. Ortiz caught Keyshawn charging in at him too. I seen Keyshawn a little bit fall in forward, but Keyshawn piecing his head up right now, teeing off on him with hooks, trying to jab to the body. Ortiz still trying to show his feet under him. Keyshawn ain't buying it. Ortiz little soft touches in there. Arms tired. Arms burning. Yeah, Ortiz arms is burning. He got his arms down. Keyshawn rolled a shot into the chest. Ortiz trying to fire back 2 shots that just punch stats. Good straight shot in there by Keyshawn. And here we go. So he's strong. Good hook in there by Ortiz. Keyshawn trying to throw the jab and go. Ortiz still charging in forward. He just charging in forward. He got nothing set up. He ain't setting nothing up. Like this look. I don't know what Ortiz is doing. He ain't giving nothing. Keyshawn trying to throw a hard hook that caught off the glove. He threw a second one behind it. Glanced off his face. Bounced off the glove. Hit Ortiz in the face on the second hook. And Ortiz afraid to throw. So Ortiz may be tired. Keyshawn may need to go out. And they both got tired at the same time here in round 7. Both got tired. He threw a backhammered fist at Keyshawn. He in there in his side guard. He hit Keyshawn with some shit like this. Hook in there, missed by Ortiz. Keyshawn, good combination by Keyshawn. Keyshawn, oh, just wobbled Keyshawn with that jab. Keyshawn shaking his head. Keyshawn sticking his tongue out. Ortiz, fire on him. Fire on him, Ortiz. Nigga, catch him. That old soft ass uppercut shit ain't gonna work, Ortiz. Fire back. Retarded motherfucker. Fire on him. Fire on him, Ortiz. Rush this nigga. Rush him, Ortiz. There you go. Shit. Fight like a bitch. Nigga, Keyshawn tired. Keyshawn swinging a miss off that hook with Ortiz hands down. Almost knocked his head off. Ortiz dipping up under. Ortiz taking a round off. But he caught Keyshawn with a good shot. But he ain't winning this round. Good body shot. Good hook in there by Ortiz. Ortiz throwing another hook. Keyshawn with a good combination. Good combo by Keyshawn Davis. And the bell rings. So I got that for Keyshawn as well. Ortiz in there fought like a stupid motherfucker. He fought in there like music was in his head and shit. So another round for Keyshawn, but Keyshawn fading a little bit. Keyshawn fading a little bit. He caught Keyshawn with a nice punch that snapped his fucking head. So I got Keyshawn up 65-68. I mean 68-65, Keyshawn up. Yeah, this is a whack version of Ortiz. He fought fucking look better fighting Teofimo and Lomachenko better than this. The Milltown says Ortiz says gotta keep moving, gotta keep throwing his fucking hands. He says I hate when fighters I hate when fighter doesn't take advantage. Says when he has a chance. And then Mark Summers says, did you see Big Bay Miller lose? Yeah, I saw that shit. I made a video on that shit. Fresh BX says Ortiz says not an efficient fighter, says, but he gives different looks, says and knows how to survive Ortiz crafty. Y'all gotta use punctuations when y'all write too, please, man. Use some fucking punctuations, y'all. D says Cool Boy at the fight says he needs to be in the gym, shaking my head. Why he done got big? He says facts. He's saying the D. And he says this fight going to be more entertaining, says, than the main event. I hope not. I hope not. This fight ain't been that electric. This ain't been that electric of a fight. And here go Ortiz stepping forward, stepping in, leading off with that jab, but crashing in. He just crashes in as he throws his jab. He doesn't throw the jab at a range. He charges forward. Look how he throws his jab. And Keyshawn thought about slamming him. Keyshawn getting frustrated. And if Ortiz learns to fucking box with his stupid ass, he can set some shit up instead of throwing his jab to charge forward. Look how he throws his jab. He throws his jab charging in. He ain't even got his weight behind his fucking punch. Keyshawn is looking a little chinny at times. You know, Keyshawn shooting the jab. He slides in 4-2. Ortiz up under, almost scooped him as well. Keyshawn, nice hook in there by Keyshawn. Ortiz sitting there, ate the shot. And they go stand in front of dead space between both fighters. Ortiz trying to shoot the straight right through a left hook, missed that. Here he is trying to bounce now. Here he is trying to catch a rhythm to throw his punches off. He trying to get like Ali, trying to find the rhythm, catching a beat is all he's doing off his feet. Keyshawn, nothing there. Keyshawn tired. Oh, Keyshawn charges forward with a nice hook. Caught Ortiz sleeping. No power on it. Keyshawn tried to throw a right hand, nothing. Ortiz trying to slam now. Both fighters is fading out. And here go the ref needing to tell Keyshawn. So I don't know why he's talking to Keyshawn. He needs to go talk to you. What I told y'all about this ref. This ref loves to talk a lot. And he's starting to do that shit. I don't know what he needs to say to Keyshawn. There go Keyshawn charging forward with the hook. Crashes right into Ortiz. Ortiz dipping up under. Or maybe he's trying to tell Keyshawn not to hold his neck down or something. They go hooked on it by Keyshawn. Miss. Ortiz tried to throw the straight shot behind it to counter it. And both fighters, just a lot of dead space between both fighters, just standing in front of each other, trying to find hooks, trying to find the openings, catching breath. Keyshawn trying to throw a hook. They go Ortiz charging at him, standing behind his ass. Keyshawn slow to turn around because he's tired. Ortiz better catch a second wind or some shit. Keyshawn tired as fuck right now. Ortiz better get him. They go Ortiz charging. There you go, Ortiz. They go Keyshawn with the Muay Thai clinch. Holding behind the neck, 20 seconds. Ortiz a dumb motherfucker right now. Fire off on him, Ortiz. Throw your combinations. Rush this nigga. Throw the shot, you fucking idiot. Where's Ortiz coach at? Where this stupid ass coach at? This shit is frustrating as fuck to watch. Keyshawn dead fucking tired and this fucking mumbo jumbo bouncing ass nigga ain't throwing shit. And this fucking coach over there quiet as shit. I swear I can't look at a lot of sports sometimes, man. I cannot watch this shit. I'm gonna get that one to Ortiz though. Keyshawn tired. Let me see which side is Keyshawn's. Keyshawn is over there. So this is gonna be an Ortiz round. 75-77. Got Shakur by 2 points. I mean Keyshawn up 2 points. He tired. He tired as fuck over there. He tired as fuck. Fresh BX says I just need that over 10 and a half laugh out loud to survive Jermaine. He ain't in no threat of being stopped by Keyshawn. Silvestri says, "What up? Salute. D says cool boy look like trash his last. That." And he says Reggie can't read. Says you ain't see the comma. Says and period. Says but trying to blame the writing. No, I didn't see no what you call it. Says Teo versus Core. Says might look like Teo versus Sandor Martin. I hope not. I fucking hope not. I ain't gonna even put that kind of shit on the fight until it happens. So here we go, round number 9. And here goes retarded ass Ortiz just still bouncing, not taking advantage that Keyshawn is a little bit tired. He's just still bouncing in front of what's his name, crashing into him, throwing his shots, crashing into him. Keyshawn throwing off a combo. Oh, good shot thrown in there between Keyshawn trying to throw a combo by Ortiz. Ortiz trying to fire the combo, but what stops it? Him running into Keyshawn. Keyshawn trying to load up, lunging forward with the hook. Missed that, throwing the right hand. He almost walked into a counter hook was Keyshawn. Keyshawn a little sloppy. This dude touched his foot like he Teo and caught Keyshawn. Keyshawn shaking his head. So now he trying to showboat off for the crowd. Hey, look at this retarded nigga. Keyshawn just pushed this nigga head back. Is this nigga trying to charge and low up under him? Oh my God. That's why I don't like watching pressers and posturing and shit talking at these damn weigh-ins, because these fighters ain't gonna do shit in the ring. These fighters ain't gonna do shit in the ring. Here go Keyshawn leaving a lot of dead space. He got nothing. Here go Ortiz charging at him, not standing at a range to fire off his shots. He's fucking falling into work. Good hook by Ortiz. Ortiz can finish Keyshawn if he throws his shot. Oh, good uppercut by Ortiz. Keyshawn trying to throw over a hook. He tired though. Mouth hanging open. Come on, you retarded ass fucking B-bone head motherfucker. Keyshawn with a little push jab off the jaw. Oh, Ortiz tired. Ortiz, mouth open. Good hook in about Ortiz. But Ortiz breathing in hard. He breathing hard. Good jab, uppercutting there by Ortiz. Keyshawn flicking out the jab. But Keyshawn dead tired. Jabbing it by Keyshawn. Good combo by Keyshawn. Both fighters in here dead space. Jab off the side of the arm by Keyshawn. Go Ortiz trying to charge in forward, selling off that he coming forward, doing these little short steps. They are tired than a motherfucker. This shit is sloppy as fuck. There he is, combination by Ortiz. And the Midtown says the velocity cut says even worse. Says even worse. Says SS is going to make it. Says SS is going to make it easy. And then the velocity cut says professional. He says Professor BX says Red should take night school classes. Says for English language arts. And then Mark Summers says Red's got his college degree. Says out of an Apple Jacks box. but somebody was dumb enough to take it. Hook to the body again by Ortiz. These fighters are dead tired. This crowd is silenced, bored than a motherfucker. Velocity Cuts in there rolling. And the Velocity Cut says he got his degree from Everest College. And he says, let me look at the fight. Nothing here. These niggas boring, homie. I don't even know who the fuck to get that round to. Who to get that last round to. D says, what you think about Keyshawn? Says Gary Antoine Russell at 140. I don't know what to think. I don't know about none of these. I don't like these fighters, man. I don't. That's why I be covering all this other shit, man. These niggas is weak. These niggas is trash to me, man. I do not like these motherfuckers, man. They talk so much shit, and then they get in the ring and don't do shit. And then Conshari in the building said, what up? Salute to my brother Terrence Bailey in the motherfucking building. Conshari says he got his degree, says, from the School of Hard Knocks. My brother Tyrese in the building says Ortiz says ain't nothing but a Puerto Rican Medranov. Says he ain't shit after his legs are gone. His legs still there. That nigga orange tired. Look like he can lift a ton of fucking weights. I'm gonna get that round to Keyshawn. Ortiz lost that shit for being an idiot. I'm gonna just get that one to Keyshawn. Just from Ortiz fighting like a plain dumb fucking imbecile. Neither one of the people are out the ring. Look, they both tired. Here Keyshawn walking in over at him. Let's see if Keyshawn caught a second win. Here we are in round number fucking 10. Round 10. Let me put that on the screen. We in round 10 of this kind of snoozing fest going on. First BX says the velocity cut says something I was a straight master at school. Something I was a straight master at, man, kind of riding is that shit. Here go Keyshawn tagging on, landing his shots at Ortiz, looking outside the ring, telling the crowd, ooh, good hooking it by Keyshawn, counter missing it by Ortiz. Yo, Keyshawn go, oh, he caught Keyshawn ass. They throwing out fires. They come on, fire at each other. Fuck that. Knock each other out. Keyshawn trying to land in his big shot. They go Ortiz firing back at Keyshawn. Keyshawn, nice jabbing it by Keyshawn, settling down. They go jab again by Keyshawn as he's starting to let things go. He's trying to engage into a firefight, and Ortiz got swinging back at him. He stopped that shit. Went right back to boxing. And he says weight training should never be used for boxing. And it looked like Ortiz. Look how ripped Ortiz is. He's been doing a lot of weight training. His legs are strong, but now his arms is burning. And then Terrence Bailey says dude got his Steve Harvey got his Steve Harvey knocked off. Says his scalp. Yeah. Oh, retarded ass Big Baby. That's what I be saying with these dudes. Dudes is weird out here, homie. Niggas wearing toupees. What they calling about? A head clash again? Niggas out here wearing toupees. Yo, Keyshawn. Right hands to the side of Ortiz's head. They go Ortiz with a straight right to Keyshawn's face. Here he's throwing a combination at Keyshawn. Keyshawn having to roll out. Oh, we got a cut. Ouch. I see that cut from way over here. Keyshawn trying to throw a hard hook at that shit. Now Keyshawn targeting that cut on the eye. Think they said it's a head clash. Oh, is it a knot or is it a cut open? Oh, it's a knot. He closing the eye up. The eye's starting to close. And Keyshawn punching at it. And this ref talking too much, telling Keyshawn what not to do. Lots of cuts in there rolling. And then Conshani said the first BX says, are you sure you graduated? Facts? Man, that nigga ain't graduate shit but the cereal box. And he says, this was a weak ass co-main event. These niggas whack as fuck. He touching Keyshawn. He touching Keyshawn. Keyshawn locked him up. Keyshawn fading. Keyshawn tired. This damn Puerto Rican rum motherfucking stupid. Keyshawn a nice straight right to his face though. Keyshawn with a hook to the side of the body. Yo, Keyshawn looking at that eye. Keyshawn ain't the same fighter no more. He is not the same fighter. Keyshawn ripping the inside hook. A little too tight. Good hook in there by Keyshawn. Left hand. Ortiz caught him with the right hand. Oh, Keyshawn almost fell, but it's that wide stance. This retarded motherfucker locked by the body with Keyshawn, trying to throw an uppercut. Keyshawn, nice hooks on the outside, going around the guard. Anthony Jones says Devin says going to jab Keyshawn face all day. Says he better not fight him next. No, he needs another tune-up fight. Oh, swing and a miss by Ortiz. He got off his feet like Keyshawn was as tall as his brothers or something. Oh, right hand in the by fucking. And Keyshawn blowing kisses at him as the round end and his eyes closing up from a head butt. This is what Ortiz get. He got head butted. And now he got a booty on his fucking eye from wasting his time in the ring when he should have been going at the Keyshawn fucking head. And let's see who we get at round 2. Keyshawn. Getting that round to Keyshawn. Keyshawn tired of the motherfucker. But this retarded motherfucker named Ortiz with his silent ass coaches ain't saying what to do. Says muscles come at an expense of stamina and endurance. Says you need more oxygen. Says to feed all that extra beef. And it ain't just that. People with the muscle on them. A lot of people with the muscle on them are stupid. That's the only thing with people who get all muscular and strong. They stupid. They have zero IQ and they waste all that shit. And then Conshani says, and Keyshawn says, pretty young says to be going downhill too. Mentally going downhill. First BX says the Conshani says, no, I'm not. He says, I'm guessing what happened in my own life. But that's the thing with the muscular cats. Cats put on muscles and then they use this for intimidation tactics and want to charge through cats. So now the ref is bringing the doctor in over that knot on the eye. Let's see, the eye is closed up. So the eye got a little peekaboo on it. So the eye closing up, but it got a little peek on it. It can peekaboo through the eye a little bit. You know, it's a butt on that motherfucker. And that eye is expressing, the eye is telling Jermaine, you fought like butt cheeks, homie. He said, we done seen all these openings and you ain't fire off shit. Now you're going to be forced to fight with this closing up eye. Yo, Keyshawn with the hook, trying to close the eye up. And here you go, Ortiz charging it forward. Keyshawn sticking a 1-2, left, right. Here you go. They get a last round to Keyshawn. They get good body. Oh, dropped him with the body shot. Good body shot, Keyshawn. He may not get up. Hey, let's see. You gonna get up? He up. Let's see Keyshawn go to the body again. He ready to quit, folks. Ortiz ready to quit. That body shot ate him up. He better move. Keyshawn go in the head. Good shot by Keyshawn. Trying to knock him out. Body shot again. Oh, head shot. Head clash. Yo, Keyshawn going. Let's see. He ain't recovered from that body shot yet. He trying to fight back. We got a 10-8 so far. Let's see if we get a stoppage. Let's see if we get a stoppage. Keyshawn can't be too careless. Let's see. Go after him, Keyshawn. Go to the body. Oh, Ortiz don't like that body shot. That body shot was a nice one. Yo, Keyshawn trying to go to the head. Ortiz dipping up under there. Got them elbows tucked near the ribs. Body shot again by Keyshawn. Got under the elbow. He got the six-pack. I don't think it was a six-pack. He got to get up under that rib. Hook hitter by Keyshawn. He taking the punches to the face well. Boom! Jaw shot by Keyshawn. Ortiz leaving that face open, trying to cover his body. He can't get his shots off. His arm's too heavy. Keyshawn, the body again. Down the body. Nope. Push down in about Ortiz. Keyshawn push down. Keyshawn give him a little side stand, staring at the ground. Boom. Straight shot to the face by Keyshawn. Hooking it by Keyshawn. Keyshawn on his ass. Keyshawn on his ass. Motivated by the knockdown. Hungry for the knockout. Yo, Keyshawn talking out the ropes, talking to somebody front row. Shaking his head at him. Said, nah, I'm going to beat this motherfucker out. He ready to shit. Don't be surprised if you see brown stain on Ortiz's shorts. Because he done took a dump. Frijoles. He done dropped the frijoles. Let's see. Keyshawn trying to chop at his head. So Keyshawn ain't going to be able to get him out of here. He lands the hook. Both of them land the hooks. Keyshawn's harder. Ortiz fighting off the ropes. Oh! Keyshawn got punched in the eye. Keyshawn went to that eye. He may have poked Keyshawn in the eye. Let's see. Ortiz got Keyshawn in the eye. He got Keyshawn in the eye, but his stupid ass won't go after Keyshawn. Keyshawn trying to hide behind the ref. And this retarded ass freehold ass eating motherfucker too stupid to go after him. Keyshawn, damn, you should have knocked this old freehold ass motherfucker out. Get his weak ass the fuck out the ring. Jermaine Ortiz fight better than this nigga. Ate too many freehold ass and shit. And now blood coming out that eye. Now blood coming out the booty eye. Let's see, they putting some shit on it. Can they save the eye? Oh, it's a cut on the outside of the butt. On the booty eye. A little booty eye cut. All right, we're going into our 12th and final round of this garbage ass shit. Let's see, here go that shot. That was a hook. Let's see the body shot. Come on, DAZN, get better with these motherfucking replays. Where the body shot? Here it come. Ah! Oh, on the rib. That shit hurt. Ouch. First BX says I'm gonna keep it real. It says Reggie really dyslexic. Shit, though I hate. And the GJ in the building, salute. He says, I think his eye says closing from the punch. No, I think it was thought he warned that was a headbutt. So they looking at the eye again, 12th and final round. Doctor looking at it, doc gonna clear it. Midtown says I'm not a weak fight. Says two boxers. Says that's a boxer puncher. Says won't be a brawl. He's saying something to the ref. All right. He said he's getting close to stopping. Velasquez says Key Davis versus Royal Artorez, winner on Zuffa Boxing. And then Terrence Bailey says 6 packs don't mean nothing. Yeah, not when you hit them ribs. And then Conshani says Reggie is dyslexic. Says I don't know how he manages to read every goddamn comment. Says in the chat. Says most of the times laugh out loud. Yeah, this nigga just can't write. And he says that KD says almost got killed. Almost killed the lay. Oh, the parlay. I get you. He says Keyshawn Davis almost killed the parlay. He says I'm just waiting on Shakur now. And then Adam Hurley says Keyshawn says hiding behind the ref, laugh out loud. And he says J Ortiz says got heart. Man, J Ortiz just retarded as fuck. Good right hand to the side of the head by Keyshawn Davis. Jab to the chest by Keyshawn. Keyshawn targeting that eye. He targeting that eye. Nice upshot snuck through the guard. Keyshawn throwing a combination on Ortiz. But no power by Keyshawn. Ortiz trying to attack the body. He's trying to stand in close quarters and try to tee off to the body on Keyshawn. Keyshawn flicking that jab right towards the eye. Oh, wild swinging and missing it by Ortiz. Keyshawn rubbing the top of his fade. Keyshawn rubbed this nigga head while having him in a clinch with his back so the ref didn't see that shit. And the Fresh BX says, the contrary says, most times says, must be sarcasm. Says, I can't count how many times I heard Reggie stutter and say, says when there's no says in the sentence. Nah, Fresh BX, your ass just came right. Oh, good hook by Keyshawn. Jab to the gunner by Keyshawn. Diego Ortiz trying to fire off shots. His arms are heavy, though. His arms is in there burning. Fresh BX says, a con show. Yeah, I read that one. Velocity Cuss says, I hope you don't help your kids with homework, cuz. Man, I'm a genius, homie. I definitely help with homework when they around me. But they cut back on hard. Oh, you know what? Some bad news they got? These niggas done next year, these fools out here in Vegas got the kids' school starting at, what time was that? 7:20 or some shit? Them niggas got to start school at 7:20, I think they said. Or was it 6 something? I think it was 7:20 or it might be 6 something. I said, what kind of shit is that? What time y'all kids' school start out here? What time does school start for the kids where y'all at? And then Godbody Sean says why you pronounce it as dialectic, says it's dyslexic. Because that's the way I see it. So I'm gonna say dialectic or dyslectic, motherfucker. And then let me see, because I see it says with like a die, so this is how I'm gonna say it. Dialectic. Good shot in it by Keyshawn. This for Ortiz just, oh my God, it's just disgusting to watch this dude box like this. Good. Oh, he wobbled him. Keyshawn hurt him. Keyshawn hurt him. He wobbled. He down again. That's it. 12th round finish. This retarded motherfucker got his ass knocked out. It says dialectic. And he says, I told you, says shout out Reg though. And he in there rolling, Pedro in there rolling. Stop this fool. But Keyshawn, that was horrible. That was a horrible performance, homie. Don't celebrate that shit, Keyshawn. Don't celebrate that one. Let me see. Early stoppage. KO, 12th round. Keyshawn. 12th round stoppage. Ortiz was wobbled. So first time stopped in his career for fighting like a goddamn plum dumb fucking idiot. Good job. Keyshawn, the crowd ain't even celebrating. Get your ass down. Literally trying to tell the crowd to get up. That crowd's sitting on their ass. Now you bored the fuck out this damn crowd. Man, they ain't entertained by that shit. Sit your ass off the ropes. Somebody should have threw a goddamn pizza pie at that motherfucker. And then he says Ortiz says ain't been good since 135. Yeah, he looked trash in this fight. Both fighters look kind of trash in this one. Junior Vidar says, what's good? Says, appreciate the great content. Yes, indeed, bro. Appreciate y'all watching it. Appreciate the feedback, whether good, whether even if it's what people call negative, it's still good comments. Says Krabs trade Hunter for Schroeder. So the Cavs done made some moves tonight, I see in the NBA. So Hunter, I don't know who the fuck Hunter is. Let me see who the fuck he is. So Schroeder, the nigga who punked Luka. So motherfucking Luka nemesis done got traded to LeBron team. Oh, you know what? Schroeder and LeBron may become teammates. DeAndre Hunter says to the Sacramento Kings for Dennis Schroeder. Says in Keon Ellis. Man, so the Cavs done made a move tonight. They gonna go after LeBron. LeBron about to get traded. LeBron about to request the trade before the All-Star break. You gonna say, man, fuck you, Lakers. I'm going back home, homie. You can keep this Lucas show the fuck up over here. I'm out. Yeah, let's move. LeBron, make your move. Go over there with Schroeder. So when y'all meet up with the Lakers, Schroeder can guard Luka and punk him. Punk him throughout the game. And he says, did Xander win today? Says response was Xander won by split decision. He says, Keyshawn really good, man. Says, wow. Nah, Keyshawn didn't look good in this fight. This wasn't a good fight, homie. Wasn't a good fight. He showed a lot of, but he been out for a while. But he showed a lot of things that need to be worked on. A lot of things that can be improved and will be improved. And then he may need to go back to fucking Big Mac. Bomac. He may need to go back to Bomac. So we got Carissa and them fighting. When is this fight? Carissa versus Krushan. Oh, towards the end of February. And then ATX in the building. Salute, bro. What's cracking? And then Silvestri says Keyshawn Davis a beast. I mean, he all right. He all right. Nigga ain't do nothing that special, bro. And the DJ says he damn sure says not leave. Says he's damn sure not leaving LA. Says LeBron says we'll retire a Laker. No, I don't think LeBron's happy with LA right now. I don't think LeBron's happy over there. Vlasica says of us as a focus committed. Key Davis says gonna be a problem. Facts. If he get focused, if his ass get focused, he can commit. He can get focused and he can get committed. He can become what he was. Here go him and his mama up there hugging with her ghetto looking ass. And then Fresh BX says you see how Teo fought him? Says compared to Keyshawn. Says nobody did Ortiz like that. Says not Loma, nobody. But the thing changed for this dude when that shit bubbled up on his eye. Let me see what he's saying. But I like how close him and his brothers are. I like that shit. I like how close his brothers are. Oh, Lord, this nigga all on that Jesus Christ shit. Okay, he one of these niggas that done went into that shit. That's why he got that Najee Rumba hair on his head. He look like Martin. He Najee Rumba and shit. And then Steve from Buzz says says beat then do 10. Steve from Buzz, what kind of fucking writing y'all doing? Zaya's beat then do 10-2. Don't tell me I don't be reading this shit right. These niggas write like pieces of shit. He says, I don't know what that judge was watching. What the hell? And the DJ says he's not leaving his son. Shit, his son will be put into the trade deal as well. And Godbody Sean says, funny you said Schroeder, says his nemesis, says Schroeder plays for Germany, says in the offseason, says, and they beat Luka team, says Slovenia every time. That nigga from Slovenia. Get that motherfucking Melania Trump relative up out of here, man. And the DJ says, you think Lopez and Shakur says can end in a draw? Yeah. Keyshawn Davis done lost his raggedy ass mind. But he may need religion too. Look, he worried about the crowd booing him. Y'all, you bored? Get the fuck out the ring, Keyshawn. Shut the fuck up. Like the fight was boring, homie. Devin. He called out Devin Haney. He called Devin Haney. Brandon Washington in the building, salute. He won Devin. So Devin Haney next. Take the fight, Devin. Kick his ass. Kick Najee Rumba motherfucking ass. These niggas throwing up gang signs and shit. Fuck they doing? He Jesus Christ and then gang banging and shit. And my cousin in the building, Deuce Time, says Keon Ellis, says a hooper, says damn, says I thought we got action at him. Says but Hunter says the bucket, so he might be ready, says for another move. So you saying that they may make another move for Hunter? Is that what you're saying? And if Vlasica says you see Prozac P. Hey, dude, this nigga they're talking about your favorite player, homie. He called it Paul George Prozac. He said you see Prozac P said blaming mental health. Says nigga make $80 million a year. Says talking about issues. Man, get the fuck out of here. You know what it is? I got 99 problems, but that is the one. A nigga losing his mind over a bitch. Steve from Buzz says, damn, Red says, play that kid for the dude, says, that can't read, man. Said, laugh my ass off. I deserve. Oh, yeah, you definitely deserve that Read Rainbow shit. You definitely deserve that shit. Let's play the boy.
It's so funny.
Man, you reading like you slow, cuz.
I can go twice as high.
Nah, it just show up different. Y'all just went live before, it look different.
Reading rainbow.
What's going down?
Friends to know.
It's a lot of comments on here.
A reading rainbow.
Cuz can't read. Who can't read? Derek Harris. Who is that?
Take a look. It's in a book. A reading
Screenshot. SS. That shit for me, please. What do SS mean? Can somebody help me with that? I don't know what SS mean. Get off here. Get off here. I know I'm here. I'm here.
All right, yeah. So he called that nigga. It says P always had P always had emotional issues. Says, but it wasn't Pez. Man, though he really got mental issues, or is he tripping over some shit that he can have control over? Or maybe if he went to see a doctor, shit, they prescribed it, but did they prescribe it or he took somebody else's shit because he feeling a certain way? Somebody recommended him, gave them they shit. He said, "Dumbass, playoff P says popping antidepressants, man. Man. He need to go get a clear ass evaluation. Hopefully, he's talking to a doctor that, but he should have found out, man. He should have found out. Says Philly is a good place to play in. And is it true that he gonna lose $12 million off of this no pay shit? Shit, he must got a hellified contract of 25 games equals 25 million. That's crazy. But hopefully, while he got that time off, he's in there working out. Hopefully, he spends that time suspended working out. Shit, they ain't kick you out, the motherfucker. You better go work out. Keep your motherfucking head in that shit. That's why I said all that like whiny shit, man. That shit does nothing for the mental health, man. Nothing for the mental health. But also, really, you have to release. You have to be able to release. You don't just want to hold shit in, neither. You don't want to hold shit in. So Rojas unhappy with insurance denial or what the hell is WBC? Is this the fake ass boxing organization denying somebody? Oh, this is baseball shit. Somebody didn't go to some baseball series and shit. Let me see where we at with this basketball shit. Let's get ready. We about to get ready. I think my kids want to watch this shit. Make sure I call my kids in here for this one. And let's see where we at with this shit. Man, I was up there trying to see if I can get the rim off vert. Man, my legs is burning, homie. My legs is burning. And I got to get back out there on the court. I was in the gym shooting after my kid game, missing everything. I was missing everything in the gym after that game. Man, I was like, damn, I look like ass, man. I definitely got to start getting, after I leave work, starting to go get back on the court. My shot was dookie, homie. And then Vlasic says, I respect Dane Time, says he always says we make too much money, says, to have any issues. Absolutely. When you control shit, when you find yourself, it's certain shit when you find yourself changing mentally, where certain shit, you got to just change your surrounding or maybe sometimes take a break. But that don't mean fully go into isolation mode. You didn't have certain people around you, you're a family person, you have the right friend groups around you. You don't start running away from that shit, staying away from it too long, because that's when your mind state starts to kind of dwindle off and shit. And isolation is sometimes one of the worst things for people to start to do. And then Deustein says, but that's when people got to have happiness within themselves. Got to learn to be by yourself at times. You got to learn to work through these things by yourself at sometimes. And then Deustein says, but always find happiness. Being angry for too long, that's a clear sign that, homie, you're not healthy. If you can't find happiness, you can't find laughter and shit. Laughter is one of the greatest medicines ever fucking created. It's humor, homie. You got to be able to laugh shit off. Sometimes laugh at yourself. And as simple as that. Who is these motherfuckers in the ring? Look, here go Beterbiev in the ring with Bivol. Each on each side. They over there talking, man. Beterbiev like, yeah, that nigga Bivol ducking ass way over there. Oh, ducking ass motherfucker. Oh, they showing, is that Triple G? Oh, Beterbiev talking to Triple G. You got Usyk in the ring. I don't know why Conor Ben in the fucking ring. Why these fools in the ring? Deucein says that's why he failed in the that's why he failed in the bubble. Says he admitted he was having an emotional says he was having a emotional issue. And the guy by Sean says Dame says will be forgotten about. And then I think CJ was writing something earlier when we had the live stream. He was saying that when Dame did something to George Paul, he was never the same after that. And the Deuce Time says Dane Captain says he was talking about his issues. Says when he divorced his wife, says and was traded to Milwaukee. And then Kenny Porter's right hand says salute, says and salute to the chat. And then Brian Russell in the building, salute, salute. He says, yeah. And then Con Sharney says Triple G hairline says is going through an apocalypse. Oh, see, I didn't see the hairline. I didn't peep it. But what was they in the ring? Well, I guess nobody know what they was in the ring for because they immediately went away from that shit. Let's get this fight going. Who is this black dude? This black dude I've seen him multiple times training, so it's like he Teofimo's trainer now. Wasn't that black dude the nigga who was training Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson was kind of on his way down? Who was this black dude in the corner? He go fucking Teofimo Sr. amped up on his motherfucking narcotics and shit. And even the trainer Teo guy, he be doing that shit too. He definitely a line sniffer and shit. They all on that shit. They all done sniff some lines. But Shakur better be in here ready to thump with this nigga. Conshari says, oh yeah, I read that one. God by Sean says Paul George says probably never stopped popping pills since he had broke his leg. Probably so, but I thought he'd be on like pain narcotics. Come on, man, what's taking so long? Turkey always got to run his mouth and do all this unnecessary extra shit. Damn, Turkey, start the fucking fight, nigga. Shit. You got these motherfuckers talking. Look at that little Latina chick back there. And then Brian Russell says the Deuce Time says Dane definitely was bitter, says about going to Milwaukee, laugh out loud. Shit, I bet. What's out there in Milwaukee? What's out there, man? Look at Teofimo Sr. high as fuck throwing the middle fingers up at the camera. Throwing the middle fingers up. There go Terrence Crawford getting Shakur ready, zipping his coat up. He got to walk around in some stylish shit. And then Gabby Sean says the pain narcotic says, have you litty? Said laugh out loud. Yeah, I be hating to see that people got to be dependent on shit, man. I hate to see that. Lasika says, man, Dame is a champ. Says an NBA Cup champ. You in there laughing at that shit. Let's see. Let's get these motherfuckers out here. Man, y'all been seeing the new shit put up by Telly, what's her name? Swift? Look, everybody in here clowning this nigga Big Baby Mill. Let me see what this nigga This nigga, I can't believe this fool Big Baby Miller with this fucking hair piece on his head. Then I was looking at a video that he did with I think the channel called IFTV. This fool Big Baby Miller blamed his hair piece on his hair falling out from a car accident. Then he put some old oxyperoxide shit on it, and he was worried about the glue came out. Like, nah, niggas is afraid to be themselves. Always right with Reggie Owens. Wait, Teofimo have a loss? Who Teofimo lost to? I thought Teofimo was fucking undefeated. Who beat Teofimo? Lasika says, man, damn. Oh, yeah, I read that one. Conshani says, T.O. Senior says, outfit says, called crackhead chick. And then Mark Summers says, he said he lost the hairpiece, says 2 days ago, says because he used his mom's shampoo. Oh, that's what that was an accident. His mom's shampoo. What the fuck you using your mom's shit on her head? And Cambosis, thanks Jimmy Bernard. That's right, he did lose to Cambosis. I forgot about that. This time says and you wanna line about PG says doing Pez. Says, apologize, homie. Not you wanna says you want to lie. Says you want to lie. Says you want to lie, not lying. But no, I'm not apologizing. The nigga on some kind of substance. First BX says that shit is a PD. Says that shit is a PD side effect. And then Velocity Cuss says they say Malachi says be rocking them Steve Harvey joints. Laugh out loud. I think that nigga Blue Blood be rocking the motherfucking Big Baby Millers on his head. Conshardy says Cambosis Rev. And then Adam Hartley says what is that word is? IBN says would have got this decision says with those uppercuts to the wig. And then Kenny Porter's right hand says Big Baby says had a French Sean Cruz moment, says that shit says take that shit off for real. I didn't even get to see that shit in full action, man. I didn't know until Stinger from Above wrote that shit in the comments. I said, man, let me go check this shit out. Now this shit all over the internet. Look, he in there trying to hold that hair on his head. When that shit came on, he was trying to hold it down. Look at this nigga, boy. Look at this shit. Like, niggas really go to the fucking barbershop and ask for fucking wigs on their head. These niggas is crazy out here, dude. These dudes is crazy as fuck out here. Like, fuck that. My shit start falling out. I'm fucking. That's no different than niggas who put that black color shit in their hair when their hair going gray. You man, fuck all that. Bitches, man, these niggas be doing so much weird shit, trying to do shit to impress bitches and shit, cause they weak in their mindset. Oh yeah, the homie sent me a video of a bitch pouring boiling water on this nigga and fucking she recording this shit. Damn, that shit cold in a motherfucker. Damn, that's fucked up. Oh man, I gotta watch this shit. Salute to CJ sending me that video. That dude Cali Wars made about the hundreds and shit. He done put this shit on some cats from the neighborhood I grew up with, and one of the OG ass cats, man. And CJ, I was watching that shit. I'm like, damn, this dude really know that. He really know. He, he really know the people over there and shit. What's up? Oh, I'm like, damn, like he was really putting a lot of shit over there from the shit with Lavelle, the shit with Big Craig. I'm like, damn. I'm like wondering like who the hell is this dude? Cause he had a lot of shit that only people would know who know them and shit. Unless they didn't blew that much up with people know him and shit. So let's see. Can Turkey and them hurry the fuck up? Or who is this walking out with all this dark shit? Is this Shakur? You gonna have somebody from J Prince record label or some shit walking them out? Like, damn, Turkey, you be doing too much with this special effects shit. Roll these motherfuckers out. Let me make sure. You watching the fight, Reggie? You gonna watch the fight? All right. And these fools taking forever, man. But damn, did y'all see, like I was saying earlier, I keep going off on tangents. Man, this motherfucking chick Telly is crazy, homie. She crazy, but I'm gonna say keep uploading that shit. Tell it, keep uploading that shit, girl. Keep uploading it, girl. You're so thick, girl. You're hot, mama. I'm like, man, this shit crazy. Niggas be wondering why Always Right with Reggie Owens says this shit about all that marriage shit. Oh, it look like they didn't kick their ass off. Yeah, it look like she done got kicked off of this shit. But all that marriage shit and all that is a no-go for sure, though. That motherfucker done lost her rabbit ass mind with that shit. Yeah, it looked like they done boot her ass off this motherfucker. That shit was crazy. She got to be off that shit too. I think somebody done drugged her ass. She definitely off a narcotic. I can't see her doing that in her right mind. Somebody definitely done poured something in this chick's shit. Yeah, that chick done lost her motherfucking mind doing that shit. Oh yeah, they done deleted her shit. I don't even see her on this mug no more. But yeah, that shit was wild. But let's get ready for our next fight. Let me go ahead and switch over my fight cards. Let me go back to that card is ended. Let me go back to my cards, get the Shakur one ready. And we got the Shakur on the banner put up here. Let's see. We're going to go back to Shakur banner. We're going to get that out of here. And he says, let me see. Let me go back up. He says, who you talking about? Oh, Wilder Girl. Wilder Girl was on this motherfucker Instagram busting the ass open. Only fanning this shit. That shit is wild. Shit, wow. Kanshani says Michael Buffer looks 100 years old. Oh, he's still where Michael Buffer? I wasn't even paying attention to him. Oh yeah, that is that. Yeah, he look like he ready to go to sleep as he talk. He ready to go to sleep as he talk. Turkey done dragged that old motherfucker out here. And then Mark Summers says he wouldn't even look bad. Says he wouldn't even look bad with the baldy. And then Flame says George. And then what's up? Do you have a charger? It's downstairs. Just that shit in that kitchen. That plug in there. That's the charger for y'all shit. Your modus operandi. I mean, that's how you get down. And the Deuce Time says old boy was targeting that nigga hairpiece. Says he called for that. I don't know. Was he targeted? Because I didn't watch the whole fight. It's like, damn, how did that nigga know his hair was fake? Because it's crazy. That fool went and got a nappy ass toupee put on his fucking head. Godbody Sean says Mark Gay. And then wait, who is Mark? I don't know who you talking about. And then he says, Steam from Buzz says, what she do, Reg? Oh, talking about Telly's busting that motherfucking ass open. And then Kashani says too much glitz for the level of boxing, says we have too much today. Yeah, way too much. These fighters be doing too much. Teofimo stupid ass still ain't walked out. Like, or did he walk out? This nigga still ain't walked the fuck out. They back there getting high and shit. And then Byron Russell says, who you talking about? Oh yeah, you asked that earlier. Velasquez says Zuba Boxer says get straight to the scrap. Back to back says the zone says needs to stop effing around. Ain't this Zupa boxing too? Ain't this shit Zupa boxing? Teofimo back to getting high. They gonna fail their drug test. Teofimo fell in the drug test. Lysine Cleveland says her OnlyFans says still on though. Laugh out loud. It is Steam from Bus says please tell me. He said these mofos are walking to the ring. No. Teofimo and them that had an overdose in the fucking dressing room. Teofimo done had an overdose, folks. Teofimo done had an overdose, I think. Teofimo done had an overdose. Fight canceled. The fight canceled. Kanshani says they, what is that? Says they overdo all this shit. Says by a mile today. Says, can you imagine Prime Mike Tyson says being told he had to get aboard a Disney float, says to get in the ring. And then in the Velocity Cut says Twitter says think he's going to be the next Bud. Lights completed says she had to be high, says posting the video says of her getting jackknifed. Yeah, she on some freaky shit. That's that midlife crisis shit some bras go through. And then Mark Summers says you sound insecure, bro. The Godbody Sean. Deuce Time says Telly says looking for the next dude, says to put her on his life insurance policy. Laugh out loud. That's a fact, Deuce. That's fact. Teal back there didn't hit a line, homie. Look at Teal face. That nigga high now. That nigga dad done slipped him some coke. Godbody Sean says you said Mark says not me. And then said Mark. And then Adam Hurley says Shakur says what he says Shakur old opponent says Josh Padley says got another KO win today. Say 12-18 now. And then Mark Summers says fire song. And then Terrence Baylor says Tio is an idiot. Tio back there and hit a line or something. And the Velocity Cut says no, says Zufo on Paramount says plus tomorrow night. Oh, so this is just Turkey. This nigga got the fucking Jabberwockies. Nobody wants to see the fucking Jabberwockies, man. Shakur, you better knock this nigga out pulling this bullshit. Nobody want to see this stupid ass shit, Tio. Here we go with this stupid shit. Shakur, you better knock this nigga the fuck out. You better knock this nigga the fuck out. Says, I'm surprised, says you here tonight. Says the Mark Summers license clear says there's no race-related talking tonight. Kanshani says get to your female, says in the goddamn ring already. Nigga high says well you seem to want to be you want to charge. I'm sorry. Says well you seem to want to change that light skin, Cletus. Oh, so now he a Jabberwocky. So now Tio doing this motherfucking he gonna get done like Sabril Matias. Remember Sabril Matias doing all this concert ass shit? Says we're talking about boxing, fruitcake. And he says Michael Buffer says gonna be dead. Says before he get there. And he says it's Liddy in Shoe York City. And the dude sign says ain't nothing wrong. Says with a show says y'all too impatient. Nigga, this is boxing. Nigga, the other fight ended 30 minutes ago. This ain't no motherfucking rap concert. And he says agreed, bro. Says it's called entertainment. Man, they can call that shit what it is, but it ain't music. This ain't breakdancing. This ain't Tommy the Clown's Battle Zone. This ain't none of that shit. It's boxing. Kanshani says it's after fucking midnight. And then Steve from above says where the link says the Telly video though. Man, type her name, man. I don't know that shit. I ain't about to pay to watch that shit. If it ain't on Twitter, then I won't see it. And then Adam Hurley says Tio likes perks. Says Tio likes perks in my pocket. Says in the projects. And then Steve from Buzz says, I see Tio says following and missing all the says I see Tio following and missing all night. And he says Deuce is right, says always right with Deuce times. And says Deuce is wrong, always wrong. Here we go. Let's see T.O. demeanor. Let's see T.O.'s mind state. Let's see his dad done slipped him some of that cocaine. He go, hey, Junior, yeah. Buzz, get the yayo. And he says Deuce is, man, I ain't about to read that shit. Buzz, get the yayo. Damn, yeah, Michael Buffer sound like he is right. Is that Michael Buffer, Bruce Buffer, whatever the fuck his name is? Yeah, he like Sleepy Joe. This nigga done went to Joe Biden and shit. He done turned into Joe Biden in this motherfucker that fast. And look at the other fool behind Michael Buffer. He look high as fuck too. He definitely cocaine cowboy. Nigga next to Turkey, cocaine cowboy. That fool definitely mafioso. He mafioso like a motherfucker. And he says T.O. played all that, played all the hits. And he says laughing out loud at Conchonnery. And then and he said he in there sleeping, got the Z's in there. Come on, man. Let's get to this fucking fight, man. And then this nigga's speech is slow. He all drawn out. He gonna pass out. Ready? Well, let's get ready to rumble. In attendance. He forgot his teeth, I think. That's why I think he forgot his teeth. And he ain't got no teeth in his mouth. And then Mirror in the building. What up, Mirror in the building. Salute, bro. Roland Curtis says, let's go. Pittsburgh T says, this dummy says going to be broke. Says going to be the broke in a few years. Says crying about how everyone robbed him. Wait, who is that? And then Conshani says says we should be in the 5th round already, for real. It took this goddamn long to start this fight. Shakur looked mad to the motherfucker right now. And if Vlasica says, do I still got it? That's what T.O. gonna say after this shit. Mir says Michael Buffer says often Paul George perks. Deuce don't like that shit. Deuce got talking all this shit about LeBron on this shit. It's clear, man, that LeBron on that stuff. LeBron definitely uses some stuff. Look how fast he running. LeBron on this and LeBron on that. No, the test results show it was Paul George. It was Paulie Boy George. Champion of the world. They didn't even say that shit slow. That nigga saying all this shit slow. Stevenson. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, hurry up. Blue with gold. Come on, T.O. Your pops got to motivate you. You got to motivate. Then you win. You motivate. My son's the best. He undisputed. Ring Magazine. First you motivate. Then you pass that coat. Right. Right, Laura. That fight on. The fight on. All right. You don't tell Ray it's on. The fight's on. The fight's on. And see, let me see what he write. He said, I'm gonna play around. Okay. No, I'm making you come. You don't gotta watch it. I'm just letting you know. But Rayla says she wants to watch it. I want to see it. Patricia Shelton in the building. Salute. How much quarters? Not quarters, rounds, my brother. It's not basketball. You gotta watch each round. You don't come in at the second half or 9th, 10th round. Vlasica, if you're not gonna watch it, don't watch it. Vlasica says they're not doing the anthems. Thank God, because Turkey don't want to hear that national anthem shit. And then Conshani says Muhammad Ali says never would have allowed this trash. Shit, we know where we are. I can't stand national anthem. Both fighters staring at Harvey Doctors our ref. Says Honduras versus Puerto Rican. No, he black. And then Dusan said, "Laugh my ass off." So Perks and Ped says, "Silly ass Reg Lemon." Cool Breeze says Crawford says Crawford in your corner. First BX says if this nigga pull this shit off, says I know Shakur says gonna cry crocodile tears. Let's go, goddammit. Let's go, goddammit. Oh shit, Shakur just got knocked out. Oh shit, get up, Shakur. Get up. Oh fuck. Fight is over. Fight is over. Shakur knocked out. Fucking with y'all. Round one. Here go goddamn Teo starting off, trying to jab. Not touching, trying to jab their body. Shakur staying out of his range. Teo swinging a hard hook and missed that. Shakur with the straight left right into Teo's mouth. No movement. They ain't moving. Here go Teo trying to start off fast. That cocaine kicking in. Here go Teo trying to shoot the jabs. Shakur making him miss these shots. Here go Shakur near the ropes. Here go Teo swinging a hook. Shakur just leaned back. Made Teo miss. Nothing there for Teo. Teo trying to start off quick. Trying to shoot to the body. Nothing there. Shakur slides out the way of it. Here go Teo trying to hop in. Shakur's taking a step back. Nothing there for Teo to swing at, so he decides not to. Here go Teo trying to work that jab. And Shakur with this moving going to make Teo frustrated. Teo trying to flick that jab. He letting off a lot of air ball shots. Here go Teo out here just airballing with the Z in his head. Here he is trying to shoot the jab, right hand behind it, nothing. And Shakur just tapped on the head. Think about it, boy. Show a little tap on the head. Here go Teo trying to flick the shot. Nothing there. He swings a shot. Teo put him in the headlock. Rib shot. Rib shot. Shakur licked his chops. Said, oh, shit. Reggie Ribs eating on this motherfucker. Constantly says Ali says, used to clown Joe Frazier, says, for singing the anthem. Jimmy Bernard says, Teo now Honduras, says I met thoughts. Says, I thought he was from Spain. That nigga from India. This old Indian-ass Honduran motherfucker. So here go Teo starting to settle in and being frustrated a little bit. He ain't being able to land shit. Here go Shakur with the jab to Teo's chest. Teo trying to drop down levels, trying to shift to the low to the body, nothing there. He's shooting the jab, and there go fucking Shakur playing Roger Mayweather, catching the mitt. Here he is, stepping in forward. We got Orthodox versus Southpaw fighter, Shakur Southpaw. Here go Teo stepping in. Oh, good hook by Teo. Teo stepped in through the right hand, lift over left hand on Shakur's jaw. Here goes Shakur stepping forward at him now. That was a good shot in there by Teo. Here goes Shakur trying to stick off the jab. Teo, good pivot up under. Shakur staying right there. I'm looking at Teo's face expressions. Let's see where Teo is mentally. Here he is, stepping back, starting to give up his ground. Good jab in it by fucking Shakur. Jab again by Shakur. And mentally, I can already see Teo going to start to break. It's Teo's a little bit overdoing it. There goes Shakur stepping on his foot. Teo, boom, there goes Shakur with the jab. Straight left on Teo whole ass. Eat him up, Shakur. He already breaking mentally. Fucking Teo trying to explode forward. Nothing there. Shakur taking his steps back. Hooking her by Shakur. Miscountering her by Teo. Shakur working back off that jab. Beat this nigga up. Here go Teo going down the body, trying to bring that same right hand back up to the face. Nothing there. Shakur takes a step over, reset, bringing her to center. Good jabbing her by Shakur. Catching Teo trying to move his way in. Let's work, Shakur. Let's work. Teo looking a little frustrated. Teo trying to explode his way in. Walked into a jab and got his foot stepped on. Pop right in the chin. There go Teo just forcing shit. He's just forcing it. It's not looking good at all. It looks like they were hitting the yayo in the background. So here go Teo try to start off the round very quick. Shakur being very settled in, just staying relaxed, not overexerting himself, not overreacting, just being very calm, real measured, knowing where Teo's range is, and not having to move out the way of shit. Teo landed one good shot on the chin of Shakur, was nothing. Shakur immediately walked forward at him. Teo gave ground, backed up. Let's go. Looking sharp so far. Looking real sharp so far. Patricia Shelton says you are a good commentator. Yes, indeed. Appreciate that, Patricia Shelton. Kashani says I'm leaning towards Shakur. Says for that round, I gave that round to Shakur as well. Very relaxed. Teo's a little bit overexerting himself, trying to get something going. Was trying to let off big shots, and it was nothing there for him. Hurry and get your crackheaded ass out the ring, Teo Senior. Velocity Cuss says Twitter says with that distance is sick with it. And then Asia Mass says Teo says bullying Shakur so far. So Shakur answering though, nah, he ain't bullying shit. I don't know where you got to use that word from. So Teo needs to relax. Yeah, Teo definitely needs to relax. Look, hard hook, hard shot to the body, trying to bring a hard hook up to the head. Teo trying to front run and Shakur not overreact to it. Look how relaxed Shakur is, controlling this fight. Look at Shakur controlling this shit. Tio trying to go to body. Good counter hook to the jaw in there by fucking Shakur. Look at Shakur holding the ground. Shakur trying to knock his head off with that hook. Missed the shot. Look at Shakur holding his ground in front of him. Now Tio backing up. Look at that. Tio trying to charge forward. Shakur palming the back of his head, looking at the crowd like, no. Got nothing on me, goddammit. He better calm his whole ass down. Let's go, Tio. Look at Tio's face. Look at Tio's face. Frustrated. Can't do nothing. Look at Tio. Just trying shit. Overdoing it. Shakur done eliminated everything offensively for fucking Tio. Look at Tio, can't do nothing. Shakur with a nice hook. Good return counter in there by fucking Tio to follow the punch back. Look at Shakur taking everything from Tio. Shooting the jab. Let's go, Shakur. Whoop on this nigga. Look at Tio. Look at Tio. Can't find out what to do on this nigga. Nigga failed math class. You didn't go to study, homie. You didn't realize you was taking mathematics. Here goes Shakur trying to flick over that lead hand. Look at Tio. Tio relaxing. Tio just trying to sit back and wait for something to resort. Boom. Caught him on side of the head of Shakur. Tio was in there trying to matador forward, getting frustrated, folks. But Shakur ain't put enough pain on him. He can frustrate him. Shakur start teeing off on him. He can frustrate him and break Tio. Look at Tio breaking. Look at Tio submitting. Look at Tio submitting, folks. Shakur on the inside. Good hook. Look at Tio submitting. Look at Tio submit. Shakur taking everything from this nigga. Shooting a jab off of him. Too sharp. Too sharp in this motherfucking Shakur. Get him, Shakur. This nigga can't figure you out. Look, step back, thought about firing, nothing there. This nigga see everything. Boom. Come on, Shakur. Tio trying to charge in. Roll up under the shot. Push from Tio. Trip and push. Harvey Doc shakes the gloves off. It's Tio frustrated. Pushes Shakur. Here goes Shakur on his ground. Jabbing it by Shakur. Little touch to the face. Shakur on his ground. Tio trying to step forward. Trying to go low to the body. Jab down to the body again. Shakur, look, Tio missed the shot. Shakur stepped back because Tio trying to touch to the body. Trying to hope that Shakur open up. And throws that right hand. Nothing there. Shakur just too sharp right now. Tio throwing the hook. Missed that. Boom. He go jabbing it by Shakur. Crossing it by Shakur. Another jab on the jaw by Shakur. Tio trying to charge in forward. Shakur with the elbow on top of his shoulder, blocking anything coming from that goddamn guard. This nigga's sharp, homie. This boy is sharp right now. This boy is sharp right now. Tio look frustrated. You see the look already starting to be written all over his face. You see the writing on the face after damn 2 rounds. Shakur already done started eliminating nothing. Already started eliminating all this shit from this so-called Ring Magazine bell holder. Kashana Ray says, Tio need to relax. It's a fact. Asian Master says, time to take over. It says, the takeover Shakur. Flame says, excellent commentary. Salute, salute. Kashana says, Tio seems a little flustered. Facts. Already 2 rounds. He can't figure it out. Look. You heard what Shakur just said? Did you hear what Shakur just told his grandfather? Shakur said, I'm stronger than him. Shakur just said, I'm stronger than him. This nigga weak. I'm stronger than him. This nigga weak, grandpops. Says Shakur not respecting Tio power yet. He just said he's stronger than him. He weak. Fresby X says Tio Senior says gonna have a heart attack, says in the ring. Velocity cuts in there rolling, nigga. Shakur said, I'm stronger than this weak nigga. Here go Tio trying to throw over the hook. Shakur bop right in your head, nigga. Don't you throw shit at me, boy. You think about punching me, you better wake up and apologize, ho. Boom, jabbing it by Shakur. Tio licking his lips because the blood about to spill on them motherfuckers. They let Tio charging in there, nothing. Shakur just too sharp. Eliminating everything. Eliminating everything from Tio. Tio can't get nothing going. Look where Tio's feet is. Tio's feet's flipping on the inside. Shakur with the jab. Jab again by Shakur. Eat him up, Shakur. Beat this little punk up. Free whole ass his ass. Look at boom, ate him with a jab. Nigga, don't you ever walk forward at me, nigga. This nigga too sharp. Nothing jabbing about Shakur. Ain't no right in the kiss or put lipstick on this nigga. Put lipstick on this nigga, Shakur. Make him kiss the gloves and tell that nigga to hold your pockets. Nigga, put your hand right here, you little bitch. Hold my pocket, ho. Jab again to the big ass beak nose on Tio. Boom, jab to the chest. Break this nigga nose bone, Shakur. Push that nigga nose up to his brain. Tio still rushing there. Boom, right hand, left hook by Shakur on top of his dome. Temple shot, bitch. Jab in there. Teo ain't got nothing. Look at Shakur laughing at this nigga. Teo, you can't figure me out, homie. Too sharp. Boom! Nice hook to the head by Shakur. Teo with nothing. Teo breaking. Like I was saying, I didn't do my fight prediction, but I said when I'm talking boxing to somebody, I predict Teo to do some no-my shit. He breaking already. Teo breaking already. All that black flipping Jabberwocky shit don't work. Good hook to the body by Teo. Good hook to the body. They go Teo on the outside. Shakur looking. Boom, Teo. They go Shakur with a straight left to the body. It's working. It was working. Jabbing it by Shakur. Jab again by Shakur. Teo walking around. You know, Teo trying to find something. Nothing there. Miss hook in there by Shakur. Shakur is taunting this nigga. You know, Teo trying to throw to the body. Oh, yeah, my voice. Miss hook in there by Teo. Shakur stepping in at him. Body work on the inside by fucking Shakur. Harvey Doc pulling the arm until Shakur wanted to throw a shot. Teo caught him as Harvey stepped in to break him. Harvey got to get in better position when breaking these fighters. Teo missed trying to rip to the body off the lead hook. Jab missed by Teo. Teo missing everything. Shakur just stepping around, making a miss, embarrassing this nigga. Nothing there from Teo. Easy work. Boom, hooking her by Shakur. Too sharp on this motherfucking freehold ass pop. Hooking her by fucking Shakur. Look at Teo rushing in there. Nothing. He looked stupid like that last fight, Jermaine Ortiz. Listen to this fight, Shakur. This nigga is not on your level. This dude is really levels above a lot of these dudes. Look at Shakur laughing at this nigga. He having fun in there. He looking like Terrence Crawford in this bitch. He looking like Terrence Crawford in here. Teo gonna quit. Teo gonna sit on that stool and gonna say, Papi Chulo, I think we need to quit. We got drugs to hit. We can't hit Shakur, but we can go hit the drugs. Let's get out of here, Papi. 3 rounds since I have it 1-1. Midtown says Teo got bad. Us got a bad game plan. Says he should spend 12 rounds. Says going for broke. Nah, he can't go for broke. That put him vulnerable. Says pushing, throwing everything. Agent Matt says you better than him. Says at Lopez Senior. Coach Hardy says game plan. Says don't always work out. Says can Lopez adjust? And I doubt if he can adjust because guess what happened when Teo tries to adjust? Shakur adjusts to the next level. Look at Teo slipping over the foot, got hooked to the body by Shakur. While he tripping, Shakur hit him in the body with a nice hook. Hands just on flame. Sharp. Says Velasquez says Twitter says might fuck around, says and clean out 140, 154, jabbing it by Shakur. Teo breaking already. Look at that double shot Teo roll. Teo just going for broke now. Teo going for broke and missing. Going for broke, gonna get caught. Both fighters, good hooks by both fighters. Good hook by both fighters. Devil Shakur with a nice jab uppercut. Nice jab uppercut. Teo tasting blood in his mouth. He can't figure it out. Body shining by fucking Shakur. Flame says excellent commentary yesterday. Adam Early says so what is it? Says 2-1 Shakur. 3-0. 3-0 Shakur. Says he got to go for broke. Says he won't win boxing. Says from the outside. He can't go for broke. Shakur too sharp. Jab on him. Good uppercut in there from the outside by fucking Teo. Shakur back to the body, returning, stepping back up. Yo, Shakur stepping on that nigga foot like, stop moving, bitch. Jab to the mouth. Pop in his mouth. Slap this nigga. Shakur slapping. Body shot. Oh, he hit the ground, okay? They showing us a slip. Teo glove hit that ground, folks. Harvey Doc didn't call it. Let's break in, Shakur. Let's break in. Since where Gordo at? Gordo back in the locker room on that coat. Body shot, nothing from Teo. Roller Curtis says easy work for Tupac Shakur. Absolutely. Says Teo stupid. Nothing. Shutout. Pitching a shutout. Look at Teo just frustrated. Jab to the top of the forehead. Working Shakur. Breaking his hole. Teo still missing shots. Nothing. Shakur just playing with this boy. Sharp as a motherfucking beam on a laser. Boom! Shakur stepping in, sliding behind that jab or left hook. Boom! Popping with the jab. Piecing Teo ass up. Teo can't get nothing going. Try to go straight jab to the body, ate a jab to the eye from Shakur. Painting Shakur. Teo trying to charge in there. Shakur stepping back on him, nothing there. Teo frustrating, folks. He frustrating. Here he's stepping on the inside. Shakur with a knife hook, break the clinch, try to hit him with the left and missed it. Teo trying to step in, getting fucked up. Getting fucked up. Step with that jab, Shakur. You see that jab, Ray? Watch it. Boom. Good counter hook in it by fucking Shakur. Good work on the inside. Shakur is killing this dude. Breaking Teo motherfucking ass down to the compounds. This is a compound breakdown. Compound breakdown. Yes, indeed, Fresh BX. Whoop his ass, Shakur. That's the bell. Easy work. Shakur shaking his head to the crowd like this nigga got nothing. Nigga got nothing. Where y'all find this bum? Who gave him this belt? Who gave this nigga this old Ring Magazine belt? You wasted your money on this weak nigga. He ain't got nothing. That boy sharp. Been doing this push-up, been doing this repeat work, working on that gym, speed bag, heavy bag, fucking Teo ass up. Says Shakur needs to throw more uppercuts. Says when Teo says tries to lunge in, he catching him with them hooks. Says he's wide open for an uppercut. Agent Man says 2-1 Shakur. Says about to be 3-1. I don't know where you gave one round to Teofimo at. I don't know where Teofimo got one round from you. Ladies, look at this corner of Teo, panicking already. Listen to a stupid ass dad. Look at this stupid ass dad. You hear his stupid ass dad, it's over with. You hear his stupid ass dad, it's over with for Teo. They breaking in that corner. Says shit looking like Zab versus Mayweather 06. So remember Teo wanted to fight Terrence Crawford? He's stupid. He just taught. They just be doing this. Says Gordo says about to hit the floor though. You hear his stupid ass dad jab in there by Shakur. Shakur, boom, hook by Shakur. Missed that. Teo try to fall with a straight shot. Teo breaking this nigga, and his dad knows that shit. And his dad saying that shit to him does nothing for Teo's mental. Oh, Shakur just caught him with the hook. He just hurt him. Shakur hurt him. He buzzed him with that. Look at that. Teo dad fucked up saying that shit to Teo. So now Teo's mind is fucked up having that shit play in his head. Says Teo phony as fuck. Says Shakur got Teofimo looking like an amateur. Facts, bro. He got nothing for him. Look at him rushing in there, nothing. Missed both of those shots, charging shots. Boom, good hook in there by Shakur. Right to the chest. Fred BX says, hell no. Says the answers was actually competitive. Says in the first half. Says really KD. Says Floyd. Says 2. Says Teo can't win a round. Says this fight says gonna break Teo. Says I'm calling it now. Working him. Oh, good straight jab underneath in by Shakur. Now look at Shakur made the adjustment in style. Hands here, bam, caught him with the jab. Then Shakur squaring up to him a little bit. Squaring up to him. Hands here, boom, knocking down Teo shit. He is laser sharp on Teo. Teo breaking. Teo charging in nothing. Shakur bop. Got him. Hands are here. Look, Shakur here. Rolling the shot. Body. Little body defense. It goes Shakur tapping him to the body. Teo about to break, folks. Teo gonna break. No mas amigos. Frijoles. Nothing in there from Teo. Try to go to the body. Nice guard in there by Shakur. Shakur coming at him, toying with him. Jab. Yeah, bitch. Look at Shakur saying, frijoles, ho. Oh my God. Teo tried to roll with a combination. All of it missed. Body shot by Shakur. He hurt. Teo hurt to the body. Teo hurt to the body. Getting jab in there by Shakur. Get him to the body. Oh, he looked weak in the body, Shakur. He looked weak to the body, Shakur. Shakur had a nice stiff jab on him. Caught the counter off the elbow. Teo trying to roll in there. What is that, a headbutt? Class ahead. Teo in there charging in. Little slight bump in the head. Nothing, no. Nothing major. It's facts. He says that's what superior fighters should do. And he says 4-1, says easy work. I don't know where you get a 1 from. Teo ain't got shit. Teo ain't won shit. Let me put my banner at. Banner, why the fuck you ain't showing up, motherfucker? Boom! There go Shakur popping him in the clinch. Working Shakur. Work this whole ass nigga. Hook in there by Teo. Shakur with a hook. Teo trying to go to body. Easy work. Easy motherfucking work. Why is timer on my shit? I ain't want no damn timer. Turn that timer shit off. Huh? Oh, it blows out a ton of steam out that shit. That's how you clean it out, but you gotta hold it over sink and shit. You go round 6. Working this boy, Teo in there can't figure out shit. Tio about to get shut the fuck out. Shakur about to shut him out. And I ain't gonna have a voice. I ain't gonna have a voice after this fight. I gotta rest my voice. My shit gone already. No, not really. But it's like you scratching the throat. Listen to his stupid ass dad. Says Shakur up 5. Says Shakur up 5. Says Twitter since it's Pure Boxer. Says since PB Pretty Boy Mayweather. And he says Tio says about to start the antics. Says watch, Tio ain't about to start shit. I don't know where the fuck you get that shit from. Are you watching this fight? Good jab in there by Shakur. Teeing this nigga up. The nigga too sharp. Look at him trying to slide Shakur body. Nothing there. Shakur should have countered him with that left. Good jab by Shakur. Cock this nigga in his mouth. Working this nigga. Boom. Walk him. Walk Tio to another jab. Tio up. Keep sticking this whole ass bitch. Work this nigga, Shakur. Jabbing, nigga. Yeah. Come on, Shakur. Boom. Shakur slide back. T, guy. Nigga, you want T, nigga? Oh, good body shot there by Tio. Nothing there. Keep going, Tio. He didn't free whole ass too. Let's go. Shakur about to throw the hook. Boom. Shakur sticking that jab. Tio just trying to charge in. He looking at what Ortiz is doing. Let's go, Shakur. Let's go. I can't stand seeing that one that you got on there. Tio going to the ground. Tio on his ass. Legs going weak. Legs getting weak. Get him, Shakur. Tio legs getting weak. That's nervousness. Shakur about to pop him with that lead hand. Work this nigga. He breaking, Shakur. He breaking. Oh, miss hook in there by Tio. Shakur popping with the inside clinch. Little sharp shot, meaning his flexibility is good. Let's go. Shakur, work this nigga. Boom. Tap him on side of the head. Let's shine him up. Shine him. Tio trying to throw hard shots. Boom, boom. Jab on side of the eye. Nothing there from Tio. Tio, nothing. Shakur, licking the chops. Get this buck. Tio rushing in, missing shit. Out, matching, nigga. Let's go. Get him. Step on his foot, Shakur. He want to play footsies. Knock his ass out. Look at Tio trying to go to the body. Nothing there for you, Tio. Jabbing it by Shakur. Tio roll up under that shot. Shakur just in there taunting this nigga. Learned that shit from Bud. Here he licking the chops. Can he go for the knockout? Tio swinging and miss. Nothing there. Air ball shot. Keep that punch in the side of your head, bitch. Shakur popped him. Tio got a cut. Tio bleeding. He leaking out her chata. Tio trying to go to the body. Back with Shakur to the body too, nigga. Too sharp for you. Step on his foot, Shakur. Keep that nigga where he at. Bow. Kind of with the counter straight. Let's go, Shakur. Back. Make this nigga walk back. He backing up. Walk this nigga, Shakur. Boom. Combination by Shakur. Blood leaking now from Teofimo eye. Blood leaking from Teofimo. Tio got nothing. He breaking. Shakur hitting him in a clinch with it. Bullying this nigga. Let's go, Shakur. Bell ring. Shakur trying to line it straight left up on his jaw. About to eat this motherfucker. Shakur sub 6. Punk drug having a fit. Fuck punk drug hoe ass. And he says, sit down goes Tio. Says, beat that nigga. Says, but Black History Month, February 1st on the East Coast. God damn it. Whooping his ass. This old boxhead motherfucker turkey. Whooping this motherfucker ass. Tio been frustrated since round 2. Couldn't figure this nigga out. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. This motherfucker Tio is trash, homie. Talked all that whole ass shit. Getting his ass kicked easy fashion. Salute the fucking Shakur whooping his motherfucking ass on Black History in New York. Every day in America is Black History, though. Let's always highlight that shit. Let's go. Tio dad don't know what to say, and it's fucking with Tio right now. Boom! Double jab, straight left in by Shakur to Tio face. Boom! Rolled in a nice left in up his right hand by Shakur. Tio ain't throwing out shit, airballing. Mad, frustrated. I don't know what the fuck to do. Let me do a backflip. Here go Tio trying to rush in there, nothing. He can't touch Shakur. Look at Tio trying to rush in there. Shakur just tagging him. Nigga is so sharp. Beautiful work. Pop, pops Teo in the chin, nigga. Eat that motherfucker. Yeah. Let's go. Teo with nothing on the scoreboard. Teo trying to fire straight right, nothing. Shakur ain't there. Where he throwing that shit at? He didn't knock that turban off a turkey head. He swung that punch at nothing. Look at Teo trying to rush in there, nothing. There goes Shakur locking him up. Nothing. Teo, you weak. I done told my grandfather already, you weak. I'm stronger than you, bitch. Look Teo trying to dip up under, trying to go down low. Look, nothing there. Look Shakur tagging on him. Teo got nothing. Can't touch what he can't fucking see. Says, boy says, would have ended this fight in 4 rounds. Facts. Shakur up 7 up. Says that Shakur ain't running. Says, stand around. I told y'all niggas don't be talking that shit. Remember y'all saying Shakur in the price. Oh, Shakur on this nigga with the hook. Walk at him, Shakur. These niggas thought you was going to be running. Told these niggas, don't bring that shit into boxing talk until it happens. Shakur ain't doing none of that shit. Body shot by Shakur. Then try to hook this nigga in the chin. Jab by Shakur. Teo with nothing. I see Shakur knocking this nigga out. Or he gonna know Moss. He gonna quit. Let's go. Get him, Shakur. Look, make him miss. You see this, right? This how I want you fighting motherfucking bitches. No, I'm playing. Jab to the body by fucking Teo. Let's go. Jabbing it. He trying to find something. Trying to find pro for shots. Look, Teo on the ropes. Now Teo backing up on the ropes. He breaking. So Shakur says they running, standing in front of him. Says Dan versus Twitter says needs to happen, and they gonna be calling for that shit. They gonna call for a Teo running to the ropes. Teo run for a rope. Look at Shakur step on his foot. Look at Shakur stepping on his foot. Let him know there. Good body shot by Shakur. Shakur bullying this nigga. Here go Teo trying to go to the body. Shakur back to the body. Shakur and the bullying this nigga said, you can't move me, Teo. You too light in your ass, homie. Stevenson says, Stevenson decking him right now. Says Teo needs a KO to win. Teo ain't got the power to do it. A1, I hate watching your scorecard. Body uppercutting there by Shakur. Jabbing it by Shakur. Teo trying to return a straight shot, nothing. Jabbing it by Shakur. Piecing this nigga. He want to get out of here. He want to leave. Oh, Shakur try to pull counter his ass. Oh, they go a hard shot up top by Teo. Oh, Shakur tried to line up a straight shot. Harvey was in the way. Ugh. What a motherfucking action-packed fight, god damn it. Action-packed. I keep telling y'all gotta stop coming up here making the judgments on the fight that the fighter gonna be running and all that other shit. Give these niggas their chances. Says up 9, Shakur up 9, kicking Teo motherfucking that way. 9, you mean up? He mean he up 7. Look at the stupid ass dad. Where the power at, bro? Where the power, bro? Teo getting the worst instructions in boxing history. Says to all the Mexicans and Latinos, says your best fighter says a lunch meet to the brothers. Says Twitterson says, look, where y'all get 9? I know I ain't missed no couple of rounds. Says Twitterson says look stronger, says I'm more confident in a higher weight division. Yeah, this should be round number 8. Unless I miss turning my damn score, this is round 8. Yeah, this is round 8. Yeah, y'all way off. Y'all way off on y'all shit. Yeah, so you mean he up 7. He up 7. This is round 8. Let's go. Boom, jabbing it by fucking Shakur. Unless you gave a 10, a 10-8. Look at Shakur pushing that nigga neck back, trying to hook off on him. Yo, Teo, good body shot by Teo. Good body shot. That was a good one by Teo. Yo, Teo trying to load up on that hook. Shakur sliding back. Saw it telegraphed. Saw it being telegraphed. Staying in there tight. Staying on his ass is Shakur. Teo in there trying to load up shot. Boom, boom. Double jabs in there by fucking Shakur. And there go Teo trying to load up on the shots because dad said, where the power at, Mio? Where the power at, Mio? Daddy is in the frijoles. We left it in the bag of yayo, daddy. It's in the yayo bag, papi. Yo, Shakur getting the angle on Teo. Getting the angle on him, trying to line him. Getting the angle. In that guard. Teo trying to fire the body, missing. That's a bad position to throw that punch, Teo. Now you must eat a Shakur jab. Now you're going to eat a Shakur jab. You're throwing your shots missing. You're pushing out shots. Nothing there. He loading up shots, missing. He trying to counter in the clinch. Shakur breaks, try to counter with the hook. Shakur with a nice straight right, straight left. Sorry about that. Boom! Nice rolling counter hook in there by fucking Shakur. Teo got nothing. Teo trying to go to the body. Shakur stepping away. Teo trying to work to the body again. Shakur stepping out, smiling at this nigga. Said, come on. Shakur already in defense, crossing up from the Teo combination that hits the arms. Boom, good jab in there by Shakur. Teo trying to turn with his punch and almost tripped himself. They go that cut opening back up. Cut opening back up. Good straight right in there by fucking Shakur. Teo with the combination to counter that. They go jabbing it by Shakur. Shakur in the time. Teo trying to go to the body. Shakur with another jab on Teo ass. Jabbing again. Go ahead, move him to slip out the way of that by Teo. Shakur standing there, dip away from the shot. Cut open on Teo face. Teo bleeding now. Here go Teo trying to throw the hook. Nothing there. Shakur got the glove on it. He holding his ground on him. Here you go, crossing guard of the body, dipping up under Teo. Teo, nothing but frustration, jabbing it by Shakur. Jab again by Shakur. Let's see, Shakur laughing at this shit. Here go Teo with the combination, got one left hook landed inside the body. Teo in there, looking for his shit, nothing in there. Shakur in the high guard, sliding back, flicking the jab back. There goes Shakur, boom, good hook to the side of the head by Shakur. Teo running from that. Did that buzz you, Teo? Did Teo get buzzed by that hook? Did Teo get buzzed by that hook to the top of the head? Teo, combination of the body, but bleeding out his face. Let's see. Here goes Shakur still at him. Here goes Teo trying to throw a shot to the arm. Best active round from Teo, but still losing the round. Teo trying to roll his arms like he cheering the crowd up. Here goes Teo trying to look for combination. There go combination there by Teo. Here goes Shakur starting to dance and move. I'm going to get that round to Teo. Shakur kind of looked, gave it up. Little shot. Oh, look how Teo over in that corner. So we're going to give Teo round 8. They get Teo round 8. He was hugging that ring. He was holding on to those ropes over there as he walks back to his corner. So I'm going to get round 8 to Teofimo. Combinations gave him the round for me. All right, here we go. Let me see. He says, what happened to your effing power, bro? It's Teofimo Sr. And he says, oh man, he's going into desperation after this one, or depression. Sorry, going into depression. They in there rolling that Teo ass. Agent Master is still trying to outbox Shakur, and that's not happening. He says, you predicted all this, says to a T, says always right, god damn it. Always right. They go round number 9, folks. Round 9, 7-1. Cut that out. Here we go. No, it's 4. 4 more. We got 9, 10, 11, 12. Look, oh my God, what the fuck was Teo doing? Teo jumped forward to do some old double-fisted shit. Good hook in it by Shakur. Teo trying to roll a body shot. Teo walked into a straight shot by Shakur. Teo trying to wing off these hooks. He's tiring himself out. Teo coming up top with the hook to the head of Shakur. He trying to lay out shots. Here he's trying to walk at Shakur, trying to throw off bombs because Dad said, where the power at, son? He's loading up. Here go Teo trying to load up, trying to load to the body. Here he's trying to load in. Good dip in there by fucking Shakur. They gave Teo the last round as well as I did. Here goes Shakur, backing him up with the jab, flicking the jab. Shakur walking at him. Teo dipped and changed his levels. Back up straight. Jab in there by fucking Shakur. Teo trying to lean away from it, still ate it. Here's trying to shoot his jab. Here go Shakur catching. Jab by Shakur, followed by a left hook catching Teo. Teo trying to walk with the combination. Shakur steps back away from him. Here go Teo, loading up, charging it forward, left to the body, trying to bring the right to the outside on the body. Shakur talking to him, like, keep trying your desperation, homie. You ain't got shit going. Come on. Here he started about throwing the shot. Shakur stepping around on him. Here goes Shakur, flicking out that little cross. Nothing there. Just busting that eye up. Good jab in there by Shakur. Busting Teo face up. Boom. Good hook in there by fucking Shakur. Teo, was he spitting out blood? Did you spit a tooth out? Get him, Shakur. Get him. Walking him into a jab. Boom. Jab again in there by Shakur. Hook in there by Shakur. Hard hook by Shakur. Let's go, Shakur. Piece this nigga up. He talk all that little press shit. Here go Teo. Thought about throwing a shot. Decided to hold back. Here goes Shakur. Walking at him with the jab. Painting his ass. Painting his whole ass. Shakur touching him with the jab. Teo a little too late on the reflexes to avoid the shot. Here go Teo trying to hop. Teo telegraphing all of his shit. When Teo want to get off, Teo hops and steps. Shakur see it. Look, hop, step. And now he gets put in the headlock. He telegraphing his shit bad. He telegraphing bad, and Shakur can time him now. Shakur can time him. Shakur can time him. Midtown says Agent Master, that's why I said T.O. says should go for a broke, all 12. Push, pulls, says storm down, says get rough. That ain't gonna work. He ain't strong enough. He ain't strong enough for Shakur. Shakur laughing at this nigga. Let T.O. with a little soft touch combo. Nothing. He'll Shakur rolling on the outside, walking at T.O. Put the combination on. 10 seconds left, Shakur. Combo his ass. All right, get a jab. 3 seconds left. Good counter in there by fucking Shakur. Jab by Shakur. Touched him at the bell. Shakur looking over that corner said, nigga, this nigga easy. Shakur looked over in his corner. He's walked over and said, this nigga easy, grandpops. But this nigga easy work. But guess what Shakur ain't gonna do? It ain't over. Don't celebrate it. Since T.O. Dad says give the worst corner instructions facts. Shakur up 7-1. Now 8-1. Velocity Cut says Twitterson versus Haney says it's gonna be like Spence Bud says Crybaby says it's gonna go missing. This boy in here sharp than a motherfucker on T.O. ass. Let me see. T.O. lost that round. Let me get that over to Shakur. Going into round 10. We got 3 more rounds left. Says shout out, says shouts to whoever said SF says gonna make it look easy. Salute. Was that you, Velocity Cuts? Look at it to the dash stupid that they having to force T.O. Senior out. Boy, T.O. Senior is the worst nigga ever. His son in here getting his ass whooped, can't figure shit out, and all he doing is yelling at him. Look. They said Shakur over there doing what Floyd used to do to the commentators and talk to him. T.O. trying to start with the jabs too high over Shakur head. And all T.O. doing is getting yelled at by his dad, retarded ass. Should have left his dad at home. Look at T.O. walking in and shit. Good hook by Shakur. Both fighters hooking. Both fighters miss hook arms. Here go T.O. charging in, mad. No one to let Poppy down. The body shot, they reverse him. Shakur got him near the corner. Here's Shakur taking a step back, trying to push, trying to lure T.O. in. They go, look how he rolled as T.O. moved in. Now T.O. don't watch the Shakur adjustment. This young boy is sharp than a motherfucker. Look how T.O. trying to turn and Shakur just right there on his ass. Just right there on him. Not giving him an ounce of anything. Good block in there by fucking T.O. T.O. trying to rush in there, got caught on top of the head by Shakur. Shakur bopped him as he goes down low. Little T.O. came, boom, good jab by Shakur. Popped the head right on that damn swollen eye. Boom, walked into another jab. T.O. trying to rush in. T.O. trying to go to body with 2 soft body shots. Here we go. T.O. missed the shot again. Shakur eat him with the jab. You swing, you pay. You break, you buy. You break, you buy. Body shot block in there by Shakur. Shakur missed the hook as he tried to clean him up too. Now T.O. hesitant to throw. This is a check round. This is a checking round. Boom, walking into another jab. You swing, you break, you buy. Boom, good body shot by fucking Shakur. You break, you buy, T.O. You gonna buy the shit. Boom, you gonna buy a punch. Oh, combination missed by fucking T.O. Shakur dancing under the water and not getting wet. Let's go. Shakur whipped this nigga. Jabbing it by Shakur. Swinging the hook. Got the feet tripping too. Step on his foot, Shakur. Break that nigga toes. Boom, T.O. missed the uppercut. Bow right, bow left to the head. Bow, jab to the head. Eat him up, Shakur. T.O. trying to work. T.O. got nothing. T.O. breaking, folks. T.O. was about to slam Shakur. He tried to MMA double legging. He tried to put on a double leg on him. Boom, jabbing it by Shakur, stepping on his foot. No, Harvey Dye, don't say nothing. Step on his foot. Stop the nigga from running. Break him, Shakur. Break him. T.O. combination weak, nothing. Step on the foot, Shakur. Step on it. T.O. with the straight right. Let's go. Boom, guard back up by Shakur. T.O. trying to throw the hard straight shot. Shakur back with the jab. T.O. trying to line a straight shot. Another jab. Oh, they hurting you, T.O. Them jabs hurting T.O. T.O. with the hands down. Boom, Shakur with another jab. I busted. Got ketchup on him. He got ketchup on him. Walked him into another jab. Good job, Shakur. Ketchup on T.O. face. Clean up on aisle 3. What round is it? Clean up on aisle 10. Ketchup spill. Ketchup spill. Clean up. Clean up on aisle 10. There, got ketchup on the ground. We got ketchup spill. Whooping ass in. Let's see what TLC or dumbass gonna say. Look, cokehead trying to climb through the ropes. No, go. Hey, no, the zone. Go back over to T.O. corner. Go back over there. Get him back over there. Says, no, says it wasn't me. Says, I thought it was says I thought it was gonna be competitive. Shake my head. I couldn't make a call, but once the fight started, round 2, I said, yeah, Shakur gonna get this dude. But I had a feeling Shakur can make this dude want to quit. Says they wanted Shakur up. Says you reach, I teach. Facts. You reach, I'ma teach. Says another racist bites the dust. Now I think Teo just being offensive. I don't think he really racist like that. I think he just try to be offensive to get under niggas' skin. Try to be on some psychological war shit, and it doesn't work for everybody. That's why you don't pay attention to that shit. The less emotional you act, the more your mind is in check. The more you can implement what you've been training for. Look at Teo trying to walk out with the jab miss. Shakur popping right in the chin. Shakur making this nigga pay. Go Teo trying to throw the hooks over the top of the head. Shakur a little too low for him. There goes Shakur right there in front of him, shooting the jabs. Those aren't hitting the mark yet, but look, Shakur right in front of him, walking at him. Boom, good Shakur. Right, left, Shakur. Here go motherfucking damn Teo trying to do a spinning kick. Teo going to be motherfucking Bruce Lee in the ring. Teo trying to go to the body, nothing there. Shakur walking back at him, stepping into him. Step back at him. Catch up on aisle 11. Catch up on aisle 11 again. Catch up. Good job, Shakur, working him out the clinch. Shakur working this nigga out the clinch. Everywhere they fight it, Shakur is there. Working him. Teo nothing. Embarrassment. Jab in there by Shakur. Embarrassment. Boom, there goes Shakur with the nice left. Blood leaking. Oh, he flinched. He flinched hard. Oh, good right in there by Shakur. Good right hook by Shakur. Jab in there by Shakur. Working Shakur, knockout coming. Knockout, I feel it. Jab in there by Shakur. I feel the knockout coming by Shakur. Boom, chin. Hook in there by Shakur. I feel the knockout coming. Shakur got a left hand ready. Left hand ready. Flinching again. Nice jab by Shakur. Teo trying to load up to the body. Teo loading up, trying to go to the body. Nothing effective for him. Teo trying to throw off shots. Nothing there. Teo load up. Oh, when Shakur throw this left hand. Teo working to the body. Shakur eats his face with another jab. Teo trying to throw a straight hard shot. Nothing there. Dipping his head down. Shakur targeting in the face again. Good hook by Shakur. Teo trying to counter that. Jabbing it by Shakur. Jab hook by fucking... Oh, jabbing it by Shakur. Walking down Teo. Teo trying to load up that straight right. Nothing there. Trying to work to the body. Combination of the body by fucking Teo. As he gets pieced up in this round. Teo trying to load up. Oh, hard hooker by fucking Shakur. He rocked Teo. Teo hurt. He rocked up. Teo trying to throw a combo. That shot rocked Teo. Again, Shakur. Again, Teo. Come on, Shakur. Get it. He moving from you. You hurt him. Body shot by Shakur. Knock him out, Shakur. Knocking Shakur. Teo with a sorry-ass combo. Stalking Shakur. Hell, Teo lunging forward with throwing the shot that landed on Shakur. Shakur going off the right hook. Bud hook. That was a bud hook. Boom! Good hook by fucking Shakur. Jab by Shakur. Teo hurt. He hurt Shakur. He hurt. Nigga, you hurt. That nigga hurt. We on. He on. This boy's whooping Teo motherfucking ass. We amping this motherfucker. We crunk. Kicking this boy ass. Nigga talk all that whole ass shit. Got niggas with toupees on their head. Niggas walking with the Jabberwockies. All type of weirdo shit from dudes. Kicking his ass. Says Papa John piece of face. And he says Teo is bloody and mess. Says no need for Twitter says to go back to 135. No, there's more food up top. He says Teo should go for broke. Says all I brought. It ain't gonna work. 9-1. Says I'm just waiting on Teo. Says the post-fight interview. Says easiest end to the parlay ever. Salute to you first. BX says call the corner. Says and no whooping this boy motherfucking ass. He got knocked on. That's what happens when you get punched in the face too many times with hard punches. Boom, good jab. Look how sharp this nigga Shakur is. Teo trying to go to the body, got hooked by Shakur to the head. Temple shot. Look at Teo legs. Shakur gonna get this 12th round stoppage. 12th round stoppage by Shakur. Good rolling counter to the head. Teo trying to go to the body. Let's get him, Shakur. Teo going up top. Good hook to the head by Teo. Teo hoping for one of them shots. Jabbing it by Shakur. Fighting all 12 rounds. All 12 rounds on this hoe. Let's go, Shakur. Lean back by Shakur. Teo missing. Jabbing it by Shakur. Just waiting for this left hook. We just waiting for this left hook. There go the left hook by Shakur. Rolling over that lead hand. Get your hand off my neck, bitch. Good. Go outside with the wide hook. Let's go. Outside, lead right hook, far by left. Good slide back, straight shot by Shakur. Teo landed a little shot too. Boom! Wide outside hook in there by fucking Shakur. Teo trying to roll over a little stepping loop over hook, nothing there. Boom! Jabbing it by Shakur. Look at Teo trying to do cross guard now. Teo trying to cross his guard. Shakur trying to loop over that. That was a fast shot. Look at Teo stepping in there, nothing. Jab to the face in there by Shakur. Jab to the face by Shakur. Teo got nothing. Teo missed so many fucking shots. Missed again. Missed again. Nothing there. Silence in the New York crowd. Boom! Hook by Shakur. There we go, Shakur. That's the hook I'm looking for. Boom! There go the hook again. Throw the hook again, Shakur. Knock him out. Knock him out, Shakur. We want the knockdown. Put him on his ass. Teo landed one shot. Let's knock him out, Shakur. Teo trying to rush in there. Look at Teo rushing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Easy work. Easy work. Jab. Jab again by Shakur. Easy work. Come on, Shakur. I want that left hook. I need that left hook. Whoa, there you go. Rolling over that lead shot. Jabbing it by Shakur again. I want that left hook. Eat his ass up. He dropping that hand, Shakur. Both fighters missed their shot. Shakur trying to go wide with the lead hand. Walked him into a nice shot. A little bit of elbow on Teo's chin by pushing Shakur. 13 seconds left. 13 seconds left. Teo, don't try now, dummy. Don't try now. Good hook by fucking Teo and by Shakur. Here go Teo trying to go in for nothing. Still missing shots. Easy work. You better not jump on no rope, Teo. Nah, Teo, don't think about it. Yeah, just run your ass around the ring. Run your ass around the ring. Run your ass around the ring. Shakur calling out Conor Ben, whole ass. Look, Teo can't even jump on the ropes because he know better than to do that shit. Got his ass whooped. Got his ass whooped. 119 to 109. 119 to 109 may even be a clean sweep. Possible clean sweep in this fight. Possible clean sweep. We got a possible clean sweep. Stevenson beating Teo badly. Says Shakur broke his spirit in round two. Round two broke him. Says Teo gets my respect. Says, but man, get the fuck out of here with that weak shit. Yo, participation trophy ass. Says it didn't slow down. Says the whole fight. No participation trophies, Mark Summers. That's that little suburban shit. Lifescar says Tank says wouldn't be able to do anything against Twitterson. Feeling real cool says sounds like Teo says shouldn't have never been labeled as one of the four kings. Absolutely not. He says very one-sided. Says no. Says a near shutout may still be a shutout. Laugh Out Loud says you gave Teo a sympathy round. I think I did give him a sympathy round. Near says a sweep. Feeling real cool says put that man on SS watch for real. Spence versus Garcia says all over again. Let's get these scores in here. We don't want to hear no split, no other dumb bullshit. No split, no other dumb bullshit. All unanimous. I want to hear the post-fight too. Go, your DJ talking about a draw. Yeah, right. If they ever call a draw, they better whoop the judges' asses on the spot. He whooped Teofimo ass. Teo couldn't do a damn thing. I can't wait for this post fight. Pittsburgh T says, Teo Daddy says, gives the worst corner instructions. Says Tino gonna have 1,000 excuses. I can't wait to hear this shit. Feeling real cool, laughing at a draw. Ain't no draw. Unless my shit behind. And my shit ain't lagged my one bit. Says Teofimo says did the same job, says or worse, says than Josh Padley, the electrician. Says didn't even get wobble Teo. Says didn't even wobble Teo. He whooped Teo ass, Mark Summers. Little baby. She got her long ass braids. Remember she said she thought Teo no, what she said? She thought Shakur lost that last fight. Says Crawford let Teo hear it. Oh, Crawford going off on him? Says not impressed as you are. Says, damn, Mark. Mark just a little suburbanite who mad to see another black dude kick ass. Come on, scorecards, hurry the fuck up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shutout. All three. 120. All three same score. 119 to 109. Unanimous. Always right. Always right with Reggie Owens. Pop. Easy work. All three. Easy motherfucking work. Let's hear his post-fight and then let's do a post-fight motherfucking show. Robbery says nasty shutout. Shut him out. Whoop this weak ass. Says Mark probably think Canelo beat Crawford. In the new, god damn it. No, fuck that punk. Disrespect Teo. That motherfucking damn pops of his is a fucking disgrace. Says Puerto Rican versus Puerto Rican says, what do I care? Said now we see why Kid Austin says checked in the hospital. Facts. Picked them apart. Hold up.
My brother Keyshawn called me earlier today, and he prayed with me right before the fight. So I just want to tell him I love him, congrats, and I appreciate him.
Yesterday.
Towards the fight, I did what I was supposed to do. You said this is going to be another.
Whooped his ass. Easy work thing. Easy work, T.O. weak ass.
This was going to happen. You said you fought guys like this your entire career. Did it feel like just another opponent?
Shakur got a little bad chick, too.
This is the art of boxing. Hit, don't get hit.
Hit, don't get hit. Art. Yup. What'd he say? Put that thing to it. Put that thing to it, the mind. Breaking. Study this whole ass. Said Shakur the best. Whooped him. Whooped him. Whooped him. Said Mama Hopefield says newest son wasn't ready for Twitter. Said shake my head. Says beat the brakes off that boy. Whooped his ass. Look, they bring up that point Shakur told his grandpa, said I'm stronger than him. Conshani says Lopez says he's in Puerto Rico, he's Honduran. Cloud with TJ DeMar Summers says black fighter says always run boxing, sir. Says try again. Facts. And that's why we don't cry about racism in boxing. We don't cry about racism in boxing. Dominance. When these dudes put their mind to this shit. Says Shakur says both black and Rican. Canelo, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, now Shakur got a little bad one. It's time to go knock that chick up. Get a second one out her ass. Mark Summers says, he says, what? Hold up. Uh-oh. Connor big. Look at Shakur talking that shit. Look at Shakur calling him out. I'm a dog, you kind of big. Blonde head. Yeah. Yeah. Mo, stop trying to pull him back. He fooled. Let's get him. He talking about he's full. Shakur the same size of this dude. Kind of Ben must have been talking shit. Kind of Ben must have been talking shit. Said Rican isn't a race. Says top man, says Teofimo, says was just humiliated, says in front of the world. Devin Haney. Ron Curtis says it was a beautiful old-fashioned humiliation ritual. Says I don't like Shakur energy. Says Torres my guy Oshaki though. Let's go to Tio. Let's interview the loser. Says everything says isn't about race. Retard. Look, Marcel, anytime a white dude lose, it ain't about race. Who is this high-looking ass dude? Cocaine Cowboy here. Said, man, wish you would have been. Says, wish you would have got a Prime Loma versus Twitter since it's on prank. Top prank. And he says Shakur black. And he says, Cloud TJ says, Mark says, why are you on a black YouTube channel? Says, and not on your people's channel? Because his people ain't got shit. That's why. Says Conor Ben too easy. Conor Ben gonna duck that fight. Conor Ben don't want to fight. Says that Conor Ben fight ass. Says, and he talking about rehydration clause, shaking my head. Because Conor Ben will blow up. And he says, Mark Summers says, it's not your channel. Says, what are you concerned about? Says, concerned about it for a weirdo. Look, he go to loser. He want to thank the Lord and all this shit. Says, moron drunk on race. Says, man, you can't read for shit. Look at him complaining. You got your ass whooped. Look, he talking Spanish now. He talking Spanish. Go in the back and cry, nigga. Look, that nose swelled up. He talking Spanish. Don't nobody know that shit. Teofimo nose swelled up. His nose swelled up. He says, I don't consider Tia White. Says, when did this become about race? Always, Mark Summers. You make everything about race in here until you get clowned. You get clowned in here, then you don't want to make it about race because you're on a black channel that can clown your ass. Look, he throwing out the black fist. This nigga giving props to black people. He got a baby on the way. So he come out a loser with a boy on the way. Oh, this nigga got married again. He already got pimped by one bitch. Now he back getting other hoes pregnant. This nigga about to get milked. Watch that bitch divorce this nigga and take half his shit. Stay from Buzz says Teal got dominated. Says his confidence says will never be the same. Facts. He giving black people props. Says relax. Relax. Mark says you just stupid. And a rolling. Let's see. Says Teal face says lumped up. Damn, that nigga nose swelled up. We gonna go and do a post fight. Give me like an hour. Let's go back live again. Says Teal just apologized for slavery. They got an old-fashioned Civil War emancipation beat down. Says Tio look like that dude says from the Goonies. Motherfucking, hey, you guy, what a nigga slop. He says Tio versus Matias is on Pro Bike. I told you what was going to happen. Tio come out doing all that Jabberwocky concert shit. He was going to end up just like Sabril Matias. You can't do concert Jabberwocky shit. You got to get your ass to the ring and fight. That nigga was at a concert. Says Tio got a facelift. Told you can't come out here doing music shows and shit. Entertainment, dumb shit. Dude said confidence dude said condolences to slavery. Shakur should have whooped him again. That nigga got his brains fucked up. So yeah, Tio and Matias says messed up. Says that could have been a mega fight. And he says, hey, you guys, you out of here, folks. I ain't reading no more comments. I'll be back. Right back says Tio says look like Martin Lawrence after the boxing fight skit. Man, we out of here. Post fight coming up soon. Whoop Tio ass so bad. Tio apologizing for motherfucking slavery. Ain't that about some shit? He said Punch Drunk says gonna pretend, says to wreck his car, man. For real, these weird niggas out here weird. He got big 300-pound niggas with wigs on their head, and then niggas apologize for slavery after saying all type of derogatory racist shit to black folks. Salute to Shakur for whooping this boy ass. Easy work. Professor level shit. We out of here. Peace, folks. Peace.